Oh, we're live. Hi, guys. I thought I had 2 more seconds. Good morning. It's Saturday morning here in New Hampshire. It's still a little bit cold. The nights are cold. It warms up in the daytime. We're still in between winter and summer here. Early spring. Let me fix that. It warms up in the daytime. We're still in between winter and summer here. Early. Let me fix that. Okay. So the best time, the best time in your show to make it great is right at the beginning, right? But not for the J Mike show. Just getting started. I was planning on doing like 2 more quick things right before the start, and then I looked and it said 000. So I decided to go live. I'm living and learning a lot by doing these live streams. Let's see who's popping in. Got Lurai Perez. Hello, Lurai. How are you? Nice to see you. Good morning to you. I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's morning here, it's mid morning here in New England. I'm in southern New Hampshire. So wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. The plan today was to talk about what you guys are chatting over. So whatever goes in the chat is what I will talk about. So hello, Sir Mike from Lurai. I think it's Lurai Perez. So thank you for the thumbs up. Always good to have thumbs up. And no agenda today. Just wanted to connect and chat. You go ahead and type type in Jay. Jay. I'm really making mistakes with what I'm talking about today, but type in Jay in the chat, and I have Nightbot ready to drop your link if you would like. Just don't do that any more than once per minute. I think it's set on 1 or 2 minutes, so you may not be able to do that more often than that. Okay. What else we have? Boitawa TV. Shout out, sir. Good morning and good evening here in the Philippines. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I think we connected recently. Dino, thanks. Dino, the Filipino vlogger. Shout out back to you also. Good to see you. Let me see if I can dress you guys up with a jacket. Go ahead and type in JAY and we'll get some of the early visitors to the chat connecting back with you if they have a minute. So thanks for stepping in, guys. Yeah, go ahead. Just type in JAY. Whoever steps in will see that. If you guys want to hang out, we're going to talk about whatever you guys feel like saying. So, give me a few seconds, just getting started here. So we'll get right back to your comments. Thanks for stopping by, Dino and Boy Tawa. Boy Tawa. So, wow, only a few people stopping in so far. Just getting started. Just only been a minute or two, a couple of minutes. So, no worries, guys. Seems like I'm still half asleep today, and I didn't make coffee. I had coffee earlier, but I didn't get myself a fresh cup. All I have is water. So, Who else is in the house? We got some friends stopping in. Let's see. The stream is starting to move. The chat streamer, that is. Good vibes, R.S. Chavez. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good evening over there, guys. I know a lot of my friends are in the Philippines. It's great. I'm anxious to get back there. By the look of the news, it's hard to say. It seems like no news is good news, but no news is the continuing is telling the continuing story of what's not good. If things stay the same, it's not good because it has not been good. So, guys, good to see you getting acquainted with each other. You know what? I'm not seeing this properly. Whatever, for whatever reason, my lighting is good out in front, but and behind me, but on the screen something is not right. Maybe I need my big boy glasses on. These are my driving glasses, so I drive with them. I don't really need the strong reading glasses for that, and maybe it's a mistake. Looks like you guys know each other, so I'm just gonna run through the chat because that's really what we're doing today. We're just gonna talk about the chat. So, Dino, I am in. As some of you know, I've lived for several months in the Philippines. I've been going there for years. From 14 to 20, I was visiting every year, but now I am staying in the United States. I am in New Hampshire. New Hampshire is one of the New England states near Boston. I'm here until travel reopens, and then I can go back, and I will do that. And it just seems like it's going forever. We're waiting forever, and I'm still waiting. So, Lurai Perez, thanks for hanging out. Lurai, just type in JAY Nightbot. We'll drop your link. No need to put your own link in the chat. I don't think YouTube really wants us to do that. I know you have a jacket for it, but go ahead and type JAY, and you will get your link will automatically fall in. So, and we can connect that way. Okay, so no need to keep dropping your link. Nightbot sees that too much, and it will put it's Nightbot wants to put somebody in a timeout, and it's just that's just automation. It's and YouTube also has that going on too. They will do that. They'll delete your links if you keep doing that. So it doesn't matter what I do. So guys, thanks for coming in right at the beginning of my live stream. As soon as I went live, you guys started popping in. It didn't give me a chance to reach for my coffee. But that is my own self. So yep, connect to RS Chavez. If you're not, I think everyone here is already connected to you, so maybe no need to keep doing that. So let's see. What are you, brother? I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. Yeah, I know it's late. That happened to me yesterday. I just for some reason I was because on YouTube we are up early and we stay up on the chats late. Sometimes. And I know you shipbuilders. I heard. It looks like you are a shipbuilder, so you seamen can get tired in a long day. So, good night. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see, Dino. We're about in the Philippines, dude. Oh, Dino, I always go to Luzon. I fly into Manila and I stay in Pasig City. But I have hopes to stay in Rizal Province as soon as possible. But it's a long wait. I have been waiting a long time for that. So I keep checking the news, and the news is wait, no open yet, There's too many problems. So I think the biggest problem is how we are reacting and dealing with all of this. we're separating the healthy from the healthy. And from what I know, that was never the plan. It was never the public known plan. But for some reason, some governments are doing that. Oh, I'm sorry. Boy Tawa, let's see what you got. One thing that get my attention is the guitar behind you. Now I know you love music. Yeah, Boy Tawa, I have some videos. My recent videos are a lot better than my old ones. I started playing guitar videos. I started making guitar videos about 8 or 9 months ago. In June, I started doing that. And those were my beginning days of guitar, and I have learned a lot since then. So it's getting better and better. So, um, if you would have a minute to make a comment on my 2 or 3 of my latest videos in the guitar. I also do Tagalog videos, but I haven't done one of those in a couple of weeks now. But I'm learning the language, and I made some Tagalog phrases with English translation. So, um, if check that out if you're interested. So I know I don't know how much Tagalog the expats really know, but it's hard to start. Whenever I start speaking Tagalog, if I say one thing, everyone thinks I know the language, and then they start talking in Tagalog, and I get lost because the complete the complete thoughts. I'm still trying to figure everything out. So, um, and I haven't had a lesson in a week, so it's the plan was to study for 1 hour per day, but I'm doing too many things, and it's catching up to me. I'm not I'm not studying enough. That's the end of the Philippines. I'm from Leyte. Yeah, I can only go one place at a time. I hope to travel around and visit, but that will take time. From Rizal province, I will drive to Naga City and Legazpi. I will. I want to see Palawan, and I want to see Bohol, Bicol, and Cebu, and in Samar. I want to see those places, and Negros Oriental, and maybe Davao City at one sometime. I will eventually go to Davao for a few days, but not to live there. I have a place to live already. So, guys, say hello to Bida Jacob. Hello, make a love shout out, everyone. Bida, thank you for coming in. We're just going to talk about what everyone is saying in the chat today. So that's all we're going to do. Shout out to you guys from Numbspeak Francos. I don't know Mindoro. Mindoro is near Palawan, right? I have not been there. So I do want to visit different places, but for now, I'm just waiting to get back. I'm not, I can only make one plan, and there's no ticket yet. So, where is Kevin? Good question. I should call him. Hey, Kevin, what's up? I don't, we shall see. I don't know. I didn't see him in the chat, so not yet anyway. So let's see. Good to see you all. You guys aren't talking too much. But yeah, I want to visit as many islands as possible, but I can't do it all at one time. That is so hard because I made some friends in Luzon. I have about, I don't know, 20 good friends in Luzon, around Greater Manila and Rizal, which is outside Manila, but it's near Manila. We can take a quick bus to Manila, I guess, or a car. So, and those friends are suggesting a lot of places for me to see. And Luzon is big, so Cagayan is in Luzon. I have been there. Um, Apari, I have been there. Antipolo, I have been there. Batangas, all those places. There's still some places I want to see. I think Iloco Norte, I have not been there. And in 100 Islands, I have not been there. Um, I have been to Batangas and Tagaytay, but there's still some beaches I want to see in Nasugbu and Batangas. I still want to go to the beaches there, and of course, um, Malay and Boracay. The airports. I heard the airport was open near um, Boracay in Malay. I think it's Malay. Um, Hi, Amps family. Megalev shout out. Thank you for coming in. Megalev shout out to all from Amps family. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Make sure I'm catching up with everyone. I don't want to fall too far behind. And it seems like my voice is fading because I've changed my hardware. The setup is a little different, so my windows are in different spots too. So let me know if my picture is clear because I can change that. I can switch the apps. It might take a minute, but I can change that if my picture's not clear enough, or if my I'm hoping that my voice also is you can hear that very well. So I don't know. Let me know. Hello, I have company. Yeah, you want to text me?
Text you?
Yeah,
Why?
because I'm talking.
All right, well, we're leaving, so I was just
Okay.
going to tell you where everything was.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and text me. I'll take care of it. All right. Oh, sorry, I had a little distraction. Dino, you told Kevin to. Okay, Kevin. Kevin comes to my chats because sometimes I go to his chats and he likes to put me on and talk to all the Filipinos, and they all get nosebleeds. So that's one thing. It's hard. Most, not all my friends, but most of my friends are Filipino, and they all get nosebleeds from the English. But that's okay. Um, we can help each other. Oh, you told him to get up, so he's still sleeping. That's fine. I'll be on for a little while. I'm not sure how long I will be on. Usually I go between 2 to 2.5 hours, but I did a 5 hour chat 3 days ago, and I was tired. I got tired. And guess who just showed up in the house? Kevin Adamas Vlogs in the house. Hello, brother Kevin. I'm stumbling for words and talking. Um, I get rusty after 3 days. I need, I don't do mukbang, but I see people doing mukbang and it looks like fun. And I thought, I won't do that. But if I'm hungry, I might do that. It might wake me up and give me energy. Dino did a good job, Kevin. Dino woke you up and told you to come on J Mike channel. Very nice. Good to hear. Good to see you guys. Thanks for waking me up, Kuya. Dino, the Filipino blogger. How's everything? Well, I can. The travel ban is everything to me. Now I know since the travel ban happened, I never played the guitar. I had a guitar, but it was my old one, the really cheap one, and I couldn't really play much. I I knew how to string it and tune the strings, and I knew how to play the campfire chords, I don't play songs, but I know the chords, so I could play along with the band. I suppose I could do that, but there's no video of that. So I use Gem Tracks, and what I did was I made a video and I linked it to a an excellent guitar player's YouTube channel. He's an instructor. He sells instructions. He does work. He gives instructions to students. So he looked at my video and told me what I need to do to get better. I was not very good. So he put me on the right track. It's things I knew that I should do, but I was not paying attention to it. So I did that. I was not really building my channel. I only had 23 subscribers, maybe less than 20 back then in the end of September. So I did not make any videos for a month, and then I only made one or two videos in November, and then I made like two or three videos. And you can see they're all still there. The ones before November were not good, even though I have viewers. People will view a guitar video and then they won't watch much. They'll just watch 30 seconds to a minute. Some people will watch it for a minute and a half or so, but a lot of people will only watch 30, 40, 60 seconds if it's not good. So I could make it sound okay for a few seconds, but then it's boring, so they won't watch the whole thing. And so those were my old videos. It's a little more interesting now, and I'm rolling through the chats, but I'm not reading all of them. It's you guys are just saying hello to each other, and that's a good thing. That's great. So, hello, Tamra. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We're just I'm just going to talk about everyone's chat today. I'm going to try to keep up with that. So, Sunny Stormy, good to see you in the house too. Nice that you're connected with each other, you and Kevin. That's good. Um, that's what we like to do. So, if you're not connected with somebody in the room in the chat, just go ahead and type JAY, and hopefully you guys can get connected. Big bro, Kuya Dino, the Filipino blogger, is my longtime friend here in YouTube and a good friend. Okay, yeah. I think we connected a while back, and if not, if I'm not connected to you, just go ahead and leave a comment in one of my newest videos. I have a couple of new ones. Playing the guitar, just leave a comment and I will follow you back. I will follow that, and we will stay connected that way. And I will support your channel. Emsley is back. Thank you so much, Emsley. Oh, I thought you were already dressed up in a jacket, but I will do that. Give me 1 second. I am one of the hosts that always tells my viewers when I hit the wrong button, and I just hit the wrong button. Epic Fun and Games. Thank you. You have a jacket too. So thank you, Emsley. Thank you so much. You guys have jackets, but please type JAY for Nightbot to drop your link. No need to drop links, guys. Thanks for stopping in. We're just talking about the chat today. And whatever, if you guys have questions or anything, that's what we will talk about. I will answer your questions. Melody's in the house. Hi, Melody. Thanks for stopping by once more. Big support. Big support. Hey, Melody, leave a comment and I will follow you back and we will connect. Long story. I will tell you in private. I will send you an email on your about page. Okay. So thanks for stopping in, Melody. Melody, type in JAY in the chat so everyone can connect with you, and I will help you out there. But thank you for all your support, Melody. Sunny Stormy, I will do my best. My friend Kevin. Okay, guys, if you're not connected with Sunny Stormy, there is. I'm looking at two chat streams, so um, one is on delay. It's my other. I have my own on delay, and that's another thing that the hosts don't talk about. But I throw it all out there for you. You know, I'm learning funny things. It's strange, but you know that's it. So please connect to Sunny Stormy has 2,002K subscribers. So, oh, wow, Sunny, you know your way around YouTube, don't you? So yeah, and it's good that you're here on my chat. Tamara, thanks for stopping by. You can't stay longer. Your connection here is not good. Well, I'm glad you're here now. So, if you have any, type in JAY. I don't know. I'm not looking at who's pulling up the Nightbot link. So, go ahead and type in JAY, and we will all connect to you if you have not already done that. So. I'm looking at fine print. I always do that. I'm learning as I go along here, so I'm learning on the live streams. I don't know any other way. So, oh, you know what? I can read the other one, but I can't do much with it. So, thanks for coming in, Tamara. Tamara, I'm not sure how you say it. I don't. Don't know what your voice sounds like, so haven't heard you talk. If you want to, you can go hit that, and we can see and hear you. You know these little thumbnails are so small. It's hard to if you open the thumbnail and view it in a separate tab. The thumbnails they're not HD, so if you enlarge them, they're all fuzzy and blurry. Tomorrow Snow. Now, with a name like Snow, are you in the Philippines? You don't have snow there. You never saw snow, so I don't know any Filipinos with the names unless you're married to. I know a guy named Jack Snow. So if you marry Jack Snow, you will be Tamara Snow. Let us know if you're married a guy named Snow. I'm not making fun. I'm having fun with you, but I'm not making fun of you. So, virtual hugs to everyone from VIPs worldwide. Thanks for stopping in. Big friend of mine. Oh, glad to see you. Always nice to see you in the house. Hugs, virtual hugs to everyone from VIPs. Sunny Stormy saying shout out to Tamara Snow. Emsley, good vibes. Good vibes, Emsley. So give me 1 second. I'm kind of looking at double chats here first, so I can see what the icon looks like. I don't not looking right at that. So I have a big screen, but I'm not looking straight at it. So I will figure out what works best as I do a few of these. I changed all my format today, so I took away that app, and we're going on the laptop camera right now. So I use more lighting, so more lighting makes the picture a little bit better than it would have been without the lighting. I see some people go live stream and they don't have enough light. Even with all this light, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have light in the window. If you can see that, there's light in the window, and then there's 4 lights in front of me. The two monitors are putting out light. Still not enough light. So light is the we learned when I first got HD TV. We learned that some of the old movies. The movie film is excellent film, even from the black and white days. It was excellent film. We still have that quality today for the big screen in the movie houses. So 9,000 people in the house. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm just talking about the way light makes quality in your video picture. So in the early days of HD TV, we realized that the older movies in widescreen were in high quality and for the HD format. And movies like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Bonnie and Clyde, and King Kong, and those types of movies were shot in the sunlight, in the daylight, and they're excellent quality. And the powerful sunlight. If you go outside with this camera, you won't be able to see your laptop screen, but if you're doing video, you will get a good picture. That's why the walk and talks in the daytime are so good, because of the sunlight. So good lighting will make a better picture. A ring light. Yeah, I don't have a ring light, but I have some. I have the LED lights, the triple. I got the triple thing that's pushing them in different directions. So and then the another one overhead. So there's some light going on here, but and some coming in the window. So, but I don't have the ring light. So I suppose that will be coming soon. When I get my microphone and mixer and that sort of thing. I haven't ordered that. I haven't decided exactly what I want. So as I do these more and more, I will start getting some equipment. But I'm hoping to move, and I don't want too much equipment when I move. So it's whatever I put in a Bullock Bayan box will be 3 months before I receive it outside of Manila. So outside of the metro, it's 3 months. So I will be without my equipment. So if I can fit the guitar, it won't fit straight up and down in the box or across. If I can fit it diagonally, that's even taking a risk. If I can fit it diagonally, I will do that, but I'll be without it for 3 months. So it looks like I'm going to have to buy a guitar when I get there, because the two you see can be replaced. The golden one, the butterscotch colored guitar, was only a little bit more money, not a lot more. And the black and silver one over there, the Gibson one on my right, behind my right shoulder, was a couple $100, and these butterscotch colored one is maybe only just a little bit more. So I'm hoping I can find a good one over there when I get there. I might have to do that, just simply because it might not be a good idea to ship it. I might not be able to get it in a box to do that. So VIPs worldwide, what's going on? Yep. Oh, hi Sherry. Is it Cherry or Sherry? I know a woman named Cherry, and we call her Che, but she lives near Manila. I think she is actually Paranaka, Paranakwa. I always forget how to pronounce that, but that I think is part of Manila. So, and I think that's where she lives, somewhere around there. So, north of Calamba in Laguna. Not quite that. I don't. Maybe she lives around there. I don't even. But somewhere around Manila, and her name is Cherry. But I think Westerners would call that Sherry. So I'm not sure. Tell me if I'm right. If I'm right. Cheers, everyone. I don't if it's Sherry with a sh sound, because I know sometimes ch. Some regions pronounce ch as sh. VIP, yeah. So I'm reading out loud. I am making all the mistakes, but that's fine. I admit it. I am learning, and that therefore not perfect. I'm willing. I had a little orange right before I went live, and it's still a piece of it in my mouth. Let's see. Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Paranakwa. Yes, I'm Emsley. Yeah, that's the one. But I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. I think it's Paranakwa. I don't know any other way to say it. Paranakwa. Uh, so let me know if I said that right. Paranakwa. Paranak. Oh, Paranake. I don't. Just not certain. I don't because I'm not really there. I always pass by. I see the signs. Paranakwa this way. Batangas that way. I always go Batangas. you know, I don't turn off it, but because I don't, can't stop everywhere. Not yet the reason. Okay, we just get everyone coming in real quick. Let's see. Manila, yes, I'm in Manila. Paranaque. Paranaque? Oh, Paranaque. Okay. Brave young lion, shout out to you, sir. Thanks for stopping in. Is it sir? I'm not even sure. That's how much I don't pay attention. Emsley. Yes, that's it. Paranaque. Paranaque. Okay. I will try to remember that. Paranaque. If my friends are talking about Paranaque, I will remember. But they were talking about it and I forgot. Paranaque. See, with the language, I need to keep listening and speaking or I will forget. And I said earlier that I am skipping my lessons. My Tagalog lessons, I'm skipping them because of this is the time for my lesson on and right now I'm doing live stream, so no lesson. Paranaque. Paranaque. Thanks for stopping in, guys. It's good to see the messages flowing in. Yes, you got it. Thanks, Emsley. Paranaque. Paranaque. I would just keep saying that. Paranaque. My mind is forgetful today. I wish I could have a cup of coffee. Paranaque. If we can take a break. VIPs, Jerry. If I can take a break, I have a very quick espresso machine. It's very fast. Paranaque. So I know I'm asking a big favor. So, but here you go. Sean Uber, who wants to give me 3 minutes to make espresso? And then we can do more shout outs in the house. Paranaque. You can make fun of me because I won't replay it. I will never replay it. Oh, maybe. If it goes viral, I will say, what the heck did he say? What did he say? Emsley. Hey guys, all you need to do is type in JAY Nightbot. We'll put your link. I have that working. VIPs is in the house. Thank you for stepping in, guys. Sean Uber's in the house. Joe and Jazzy is in the house from Georgia, USA. I forgot where you were. I knew you were a little further south than Boston, but I forgot. Guys, whoever wants to pop in, say hello, and then I'll kick you off when I get back. So I just need to take a quick break. I know it's only been half hour, but the coffee will get me. I have water here, but the coffee will get me jumping, and then we can. It will be 11:30, and the club is jumping, jumping. That's the old Beyonce song there. It's 11:30, and the club is jumping, jumping. Emsley, I skipped what you said. I'm doing good, sir. Brave young lion. Brave young lion. Sean T, you got this. Yeah, Sean, thanks for coming in. Sean, the YouTuber. How about you, Mr. Brave Young Lion, and Joe and Jazzy? I think you guys are connected. If not, just type in JAY, get connected. That's all we need to do. Emsley, you're not in Manila. Hey, if you care to tell us what's your big island? Your Is it Mindanao? Is it Cebu? Or is it Luzon? I know Cebu has surrounding islands, the Visayans, or Bisayans as some of you call it. That's the region. You could say that. You don't have to tell us exactly where you are if you don't want to. I don't mind saying, hey, yep, I live in Pasig City. I was living in Pasig City. I like it there. I walked all the way to Mandaluyong. Not every day. Every 2 or 3 days, I would take a jeepney, and then I would walk to the big avenue, get on a jeepney, go near Robinson's, and then walk over to Mega Mall or something like that. Because there's so much to do over there. There's a lot to do at Robinson's too, but Mega Mall just a little more. Mega Mall has ice skating and stuff like that, so that's why I go there. It's cool. The coolest place in Manila is the ice skating rink, right? So cool. Literally malamig. Cebu City. Oh, right in the city. Yes, and people who live in Cebu say that it's the best. So that's good. You might as well be joyful about where you live. Yeah, Joe and Jazzy down in Georgia. The devil went down into Georgia. Did you know that one? That was like a classic song. Emsley. So Joe, just type in JAY. So who did I skip? I did it again. Here we go. So I'm looking at the live chat, but I'm working on the StreamYard chat. So I'm still trying to get accustomed to that. Someone said work on your YouTube live chat and then don't. But I need StreamYard because we're the show is about your chat today. So that's what. And I didn't think about this issue, and that's why I did it. But it seems to make a good show when I do that. So, and then I can learn about everybody instead of just talking about what my own self, and then not really worrying about the chat. That happens. I sometimes I go on live streams just to see what they have to say, and they don't really pull up the chat. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. So today we're going to Dolls by Rizikar. Hello. Miguel, shout out to you. Hope you are doing good today, and I'm glad to see you. Tamsak, my friend, and good morning from BC. At JMark, hello to you. 7 million visitors in the house. Now we've got 9. So good. And that's because Supine is here. Supine, Yahoo, Suche. Supine, I'm not connected to you. Could you please connect with me and watch my newest guitar video with La Bamba and make a comment? Don't forget to click. I was not going to say this. I don't say it often, but please subscribe. I need your help. I'm on the road to 900. I will. I am allowed to say that, although I don't like to. Click that red button right in the lower right hand corner, right covering my butterscotch colored golden guitar. It's almost orange. It's like it looks a little bit orange. Like it's called butterscotch. Yahoo! Thank you. Road to 900, Supine. So thank you so much. Hey, you know what, Supine? I need a coffee break because I need to make a cup of coffee. And nobody is, or VIPs, you do. If you have a minute, it doesn't need to be long. I just need to, and we will promote your channel. VIPs, guys. I want to talk about your channel, but I'm just learning. I know they are helping people worldwide, and very charitable channel. Cherry is a wonderful host. She's had me. I think I was on for a few minutes, or at least you were talking to me in the chat. I forget which, because I've gone on a few. Not I don't go on all the chats, but a few of them I have gone on. So it's great. You guys are doing a wonderful thing. Most of the places' names in the Philippines are influenced from Spanish words. Yes, it's Spanish names. Everyone has a Spanish name. Your name is likely, your surname is likely from the Spanish. And even the way Filipinos, all the streets around Greater Manila are in a lot of the other cities outside Manila have Spanish names. Actually, the entire Philippines Davao is a Spanish word. I think I'm pretty sure Mindanao. Those are all Spanish words. So in all the surnames, the way of having 2 last names when you get married, that's from the Spanish. The English don't do that. Some of them do, and they hyphenate it, so you'll know who the woman, where her family was that she comes from. So, and that's a prestige thing. They do that as a to show the prestige of their family, that they came from a prestigious family, and they do that. But that's not mostly common. That's uncommon actually. But we do see it. It's not a bad thing. It's just less common. Dolls by Riza, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you in the chat. Emsley, did I go backwards in the chat? I hope not. Supine shouts out to everyone in the chat. So I may have gone backwards. I'm not sure. Let me know if I did, because I don't see it. When I take my eye off it, I don't see which way I went. So let's try to catch up. Emsley, guys, connect with Emsley if you're not already connected. Oh, because I was looking and I just don't remember. With 800 plus now, it's kind of hard to remember who I see now. But I'm just making sure. What about your main account? I'm looking for my good friends on their main account too. Some of the biggest people on YouTube that I've been in their chats for live stream have connected to me. So I know it is possible. Let's see. 20 minutes. Not old, Dre. Not sure what you're saying there. Talking Bisaya. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what Dre means. Nako. I've heard of that, but yeah, I've been skipping my lessons for the last week or so, and I feel bad about that because I'm trying to do too much. There's also things going on at home too. So Rocky Mountain's in the house. Hello, say hello to Rocky. Oh, it's Rocky Bayou Mountain Man. Hello, sir. Thanks for stopping in. We're just talking about the chat. Whatever the chatters are saying today is what we're talking about. And I accidentally went backwards, so and I make a little mistake. If I'm not paying attention to the chat, it's not a problem. But then you guys, I'm not getting to know what you guys are saying. So I decided today that I'm going to try to keep up with that and say hello to Chef Arabo today. Big thumbs up, sir. Hey, type in JAY and Nightbot will get you connected with whoever is not connected with you in the room. So, and I need to make a cup of coffee so I can get my mind working. I know I'm talking, but it's not making any sense. Ellen Manoso, shout out to you too. Chef Arabo, thanks for stopping by. And guys, Nightbot will let you type JAY in the chat, and we'll put out your link for you. No need to do that. I heard that, and I saw myself on 2 live streams from the chat that dropping links get deleted by the YouTube, the Google MOD moderator was deleting some links, but they didn't do it when I put somebody else's link for them. They didn't delete that. So I'm not sure. And then someone revealed that, well, they did it because of my politics. I don't know about that. Because what YouTube has said is that if you say something against what is true, they'll block you. Now, what does that mean? That can be questioned. You could actually talk about that and question it and ask questions and say, okay, here's what YouTube said, or here's what the news said. If you can determine that YouTube believes with a certain news media group, you could actually make a show or a video or a live stream about that and say, here's like the way I'm putting up the chats now. You could say, here's what YouTube said, and let's talk about it. Okay, so they think this fact is put in there. So what I've done, and it's not my focal point, but I have talked about travel, and the travel ban is caused by COVID-19, and I'm not disputing any facts. I am disputing the narrative and the reaction. The things that the protocols that we're using are questionable, and we can talk about that based on the facts that we all agree on. I'm not disagreeing with facts. If there's a fact, then it's a fact. But who is to say that if something is debatable, that's not a fact? It's debatable. Ellen Manoso, thanks for stopping in. And Emsley, I'll try to connect my 7, Sergey, for you. Yeah, one at a time, no rush. If you rush it, YouTube will see that as not a real link, and that they will get rid of it. And that's what happens too. It doesn't happen every time, but if you need to make a real link, a comment that describes the video. When there's a video, YouTube's computers already know what the descriptions are in that. If the my videos are normally 3 or 4 minutes, unless it's a 7-minute or 8-minute language video. I don't usually go over 10 minutes. I've done 1 or 2 that were 10 minutes or more, plus the live streams, but the algorithms, the computers are combing what's in it, what the digital information in the video, and the computers are combing that. They're crawling its information, so it knows if you're commenting and you're using words that describe the video. The computer already, the YouTube computers have already recorded that. They know that that's a connection. If you're saying, yeah, like if I'm doing a waterfall and there's palm trees around, I love the palm trees on the waterfall. The algorithms will say this is a real connection, and they'll obviously kindness is expected, but and then they know you watched 3 minutes and you mentioned something in the video, so that's a connection. That's what YouTube wants. So not only do you have the video watch, because a lot of people are just automatically running playlists and they're not making the comment connection. So if you do that, that's a connection and it's real. So let's see who's here now. We got Pareng Alan Ko. Hello, sir. Thanks for coming in. Bisaya Tadai, and I skipped some chats, but I hope I can get everyone in here. Guapang Chef Arabo's here. Yep. Good to see Chef Arabo, good friend of mine. Has supported me, and I am very grateful for that, sir. And I know I'm falling behind a little bit because I'm talking nonsense. Nice guitar you got there. Thank you. I was talking about maybe I will not be able to take them when I travel. I might, but I will be without them for 3 months if I send them in a box. So, and I don't know if I can carry them with me. So I may have to replace them. And so it's hard to travel. Chef Arabo is still in the house. Parang Alan ko. And Parang Alan. So, and I still need to learn more of the language. I have been skipping the language. Hard Luck Survival Set live. Yes, I was going to do that. They're live later on, though, right? They are live at in 9 hours. So 9:15 my time, which is Philippine time, also. That's 9:15 a.m. 9 hours from now. So that's 19 in your morning. So in your morning at night, I think it's 9:15 a.m. They will be live. So, oh, did I just shut that? So anyway, there's the link. So that's cool. Missed you, Mom Norms from Supine. Emsley, Norash, yeah. So love loud shout out everyone here. So VIPs, type in Jay and we will connect with you also. Yes, sir. Okay. Ooh, what did I do? I'm trying to get everyone. So I'm going up in Hong Kong. Is in the Hong Kong. Angel is in the middle of shout out. Kuya J, shout out to you too. Thank you for coming in. Good seeing everyone stopping by. Nice to know that you guys have a place to stop by and make a shout out. It looks like I'm making a regular show, a regular live stream, just having everyone do a shout out. So it's going to be shout out Monday. If I don't go Monday, I'll go Tuesday. It will be shout out Tuesday. I'm still not decided if it will be Monday or Tuesday. We'll just do like shout out. Maybe a shout out. Maybe it should have been shout out Saturday. Shout out weekend. Ellen Manoso, I've worked now, sir, but I'm here to support you. Thank you, Ellen. I'm so happy to see you. Have a great day at work. Feel the love. So, Jay, I can't stay any longer. I need to wake up early. Okay, Emsley, thank you so much. I know it's always late when I start, because it's hard to go. And I have my house has people living here, and there's no separate, there's no separate room here. This is all open. So, I can't go too early in the morning. That because there's too much. It's too much for them. So, good night, Emsley, and everybody that in Ellen. And everyone that has to go now. But thank you for stopping in. You too, Supine. Okay, thank you. Let's try this. Sorry, guys. I see a lot of live streamers stop to look at what they're doing and seeing what they want to do next, or they're looking somebody up. And I was watching Pinoy Ahoy last night. He was on for less than 2 hours, but maybe I was there for 15 minutes or so. He was so quick to look everyone up but he wasn't running through the chats. He was looking at the chat, but he wasn't pulling it up and talking about it. He was just saying, "Hey guys, J Mike's here. Let's look at his channel," and then he would show take the phone and show the channel. I'm not ready for that right yet. And I get bells going off, so we're Sweet Juicy Sweets here. Hello, thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. Miss you. Miss your live stream. But you went on. You started going all girly girl makeup on me. So what can I say? I don't know what. I don't have anything to say about that. It's nice. It's nice for the ladies to have that. That's why men love ladies, but not much for men to say about that sort of thing. Emsley, talking about doing videos either at the cosmetic parlor or something like that, or getting your hair done, or at the mall looking at in the perfume or the makeup and stuff like that, or whatever, or something like that. So not much for men. Men like it. Men like that women do that, but for beauty reasons. But men will stop it if they don't know what to say. It's hard to watch that. Fire Tender 68 North America. What's going on? Yeah, you slept in. You know what? It's only 8:30 a.m. for you over there. You guys get up with the sun at 5 o'clock. I used to do that. I used to get up at 5 o'clock because I had a long commute, and I had to get ready. I would spend an hour drinking coffee and looking at things online, and then I would take a shower, get dressed, and go. An hour and a half 100-minute drive to work, and I couldn't be too late. So let's see, what do we have here? Juicy Sweet, thank you. Long time no see. It's only been like a week or two, but that's a long time on YouTube. Yep, I've been busy. I'm good. I'm waiting for travel. I want to live in the Philippines. Just waiting for travel, and still no good news. It's all bad, bad or absurd, or kind of ridiculous. I think. I don't think it's bad. I don't think the situation is bad. I think everybody is worried. That's bad. It's bad that everyone is worried and over dramatizing everything. I think we are relatively safe. I know. People say, oh, I know this, I know that. Everybody knows something, but I know, and I believe, I have to say I believe because they'll say you don't know. But I believe from what I know that we, that we're separating the healthy from the healthy, and the healthy are relatively safe. The super large percentage of people who have died from COVID have had multiple chronic illnesses that they're already suffering from. Now, is that nice? No, it's not nice. It's not nice that they're already suffering from something, but there are ways to stay healthy, folks, and we all make mistakes. The older we get, the worse a little mistake becomes regarding our health. So I'm not perfect, but I feel relatively healthy. I feel like I'm very healthy. And why am I being told that I can't go somewhere? That is hurting me. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Fire Tender. Hope I'm making sense. I don't have the luxury of a team here to help me out because I would love a cup of coffee. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to just need a little help to stop and get some coffee. That takes about 3 minutes or so. Oh, thank you, Supine. Liked and shared. How far back am I? I'm a minute behind, but you guys are putting in a lot of chats, so I'm trying to catch up. Today's show is about the chat, the chat stream. So I'm trying to keep up with that. Ramadan, Kareem, it's too busy. Why is Ramadan busy? Are there like things to do, or are you just preparing for a big meal or something? I'm not sure. I don't. This is late April. Here it's April 24th. So I know Ramadan's a big holiday and it's celebrated over a month, but I don't really know a lot about it. So why it's too busy, I'm not sure. Is it because there's a rush before the quiet? Everyone's going to quiet down and stop doing things, so there's a rush for everyone to get finished with everything. Let me know if that's the case. I don't know. So yeah, guys, type in JAY for Nightbot to drop your link. No need to keep doing that. So if you're, I think there's a limit, I think there's a limit for how often Nightbot will let you do that. So Nightbot's going to see that as spam if you keep doing that, or the Google moderators will. If I've been on a couple of live streams where they're deleting that. So for whatever reason, and I'm not sure if they're saying, okay, this channel is doing something. We're not going to let. I don't know if they're doing that. There's a lot of things I don't know, but when I don't specifically know for exact fact, I will say that. But that's what it looks like to me from what I know and from what I'm hearing. So, Dorot TV, hello, sir. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Today we're just talking about the chat, and we're just putting your chats on the window on the screen. So, if anybody has anything to say for a minute or two, it doesn't take long for me to get a cup of coffee. That's all I need. You can go ahead and jump on. There's your ladder. That's the hagdan. Ang hagdan po. Ang hagdan mga kaibigan. Kaibigan. Christina is in the house. Darat TV, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm on the road to 900. They say, YouTube experts say, the top YouTubers, that the first 1,000 is harder than the next 9,000. That explains why someone takes so long to get to 1,000, and then the next thing I know, they're 8,000. I see it. Um, I saw someone right just barely ahead of me, a little bit ahead of me. I was about 500, and they were like 800, and now they're like 7,000. They got over 500 overnight. I don't understand that, but that's what it looks like. So Supine still hanging out. Good, 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 good. Always good. 10,000 people in the house. That's the double digits that I'm hoping for. And they say don't worry about that. But with StreamYard, I see it. So, and that's fine. Nom Spirit, guys, connect with Nom Spirit Franco. She is a wonderful friend of mine, the most wonderful person you are going to meet, or one of them, one of the most wonderful people. Give you Christina. Give me 1 second. What? Give me 1 second, Christina. Where are you? I will move my chat up. There you are. You can, Christina. You can type JAY. No, no need to drop your link. YouTube doesn't like that. Type in JAY, and Nightbot will put in your link. Okay. Thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Supine, you got no jacket. What's going on here? Now you do. You have a jacket. Dorot TV. I will give you a jacket. Type in JAY. Astuces. Wait. Astuces ni inay. Hello, host. I will give you a moderator too. So let's see. Where are we? Dino, still hanging out. Thank you, sir. Christina. Hello. Good that you guys know each other. Supine still hanging out. Supine, very good supporter of mine. Mega life shout out to all Christina from Christina. Guys, connect with Kevin Adamas vlogs. Christina, yeah, Jay. Yeah, that's okay. Nightbot is sorry. Nightbot doesn't know how to spell check. So Nightbot is not a spell checker. So please connect with Christina Valencia. Guys, if you're all tired, you're too tired to come on, I will drop the hagdan. Ang hagdan po. Ang hagdan, mga kaibigan. My language processing has gotten slow because I'm skipping the lessons. So I need a long lesson. But they say you should not be too busy to do what you want, but the problem is I'm doing too much. I'm trying to do too many things that doesn't work. Still here, Kevin. Good. I haven't smiled. I want to smile, but I feel rushed, and the reason I feel rushed is because I'm trying to work on the chat today, and I don't want to fall behind. So if I talk too much, you're welcome, Christina. Welcome, Paul. So guys, there it is. There's the StreamYard. Ang hagdan, mga kaibigan. Ang hagdan dito. Let's see. Christina needs more friends. So, guys, connect with Christina. Let's see what happens. Watch a video, make a comment. Must watch video, folks. The comment must talk about the video. That's what I'm hearing. That your comment needs to say something about the video. Doesn't need to be too much. If there is a waterfall in the video or a coconut tree, then your comment should say nice waterfall or I love coconut trees. Thank you so much. J Mike. Put my name. I do, let's see, I am a guitar student I'm learning the hard way. Scales, learning scales modes. Scales are the keys. They are the modes, and I'm practicing that, and I'm making solos with gem tracks, and I'm doing Tagalog videos. And my daughter is breeding pit bulls, so I have two videos show the pit bulls. And now I'm hearing that people that go to YouTube are very attracted to pet friendly videos. So now I know people don't look at pit bulls as being friendly dogs, but they are. People are scared of pit bulls because of what they hear, the information they get. Say hello to Supine, everyone. Hi, Supine.
Hi, Sir
Hi,
Jay.
Calamut is with us. Thank you so much. Hey, I was talking about pit bulls because people on YouTube, they like to see the pet videos, so they're more popular, and as well as music and guitar,
Yeah,
to go with the funny stuff. So but some people, there are a number of people that don't think that pit bulls are friendly, but I say that opposite. Pit
yeah,
bulls are very friendly. Now they don't. People are afraid. They scare people, but they are friendly. The dog, if you get to know them, we have pit bulls here. They want to be friendly because they will jump on you, they'll climb on you, and lick your face.
yeah.
The problem is they love to eat. They always want to eat, but they eat raw meat, and they eat raw meat with bones. They'll eat the whole chicken. You don't have
Wow.
to cut it. You don't cook it. We don't cook it. We don't cut it. We just
The
give them
raw,
the chicken.
raw, raw.
We go to the supermarket. We just buy a whole chicken. And we just give them the chicken, and
Oh,
they spend 20 minutes just eating the chicken, and they'll eat all the bones. So
from the arms.
they just eat, or sometimes we just give them the chicken legs, but it's not cooked, and they just eat the whole thing. The bones. They just. It's like a
It's
meat
like
grinder.
tigers.
Yeah, they're like little tigers. They're like savages. But the the
They're
problem the problem that
carnivores.
sometimes you can't take it away from them. People like to play with dogs, and they think, "Oh, I'm just going to take it," especially if they're chewing a bone or a toy. Like there's like the big rope toys. Hi guys, and I'm skipping the chats.
Hi, Sir Kevin. 10%. Hello, I'm Christina. Shout out. Shout
Guys,
out to everyone in the chat.
yeah, guys, connect with Christina. Well, she needs help, so let's help Christina, and we will connect with you. Just make a comment for her and give her connection, guys. Kevin's done with you, Christina. So thank you, Kevin. So 10%. Hello, Paul. 10% from Japan, I think. So 10% is here. Thank you so much. Love back. I like that chat. The Asian eyes and the
Everyone.
heart. That's kind of cute. So anyway, the pit bulls really they want to be loved, but they always like I have one. She's 9 months old. She's big, and she climbs up on you, and she wants you to lick your face, and she wants to be hugged, and she
Uh,
always like will put her legs on you, and so we have like rope toys because if you saw the video with the ropes, they hold it with their teeth and their strong teeth and they won't let go. They even play tug of war with each other. That's funny. I'm going to get that on video because that's one dog will bring the rope to the other and then they'll play tug of war and they'll start growling and pulling it with their teeth. But what kids do is they try to take the rope and because they want to play with the dogs and they'll try to take the rope. Well, I'll take the rope and I'll let the dog play tug of war with me. Well, you can't do that because the dogs are grabbing on with their mouth with their teeth. So
yeah,
do that and then they get bit by accident. The dog's really not mad at them. The dog's just playing with his teeth, and they have
yeah,
strong teeth and strong jaws. So that's how people get hurt. Or if you abuse the dog, you could get hurt. And that's so there. And a lot of people abuse them because they want to fight. They want the dogs to be fighters, and then that's a problem. So that's not nice.
Song
So
for Anna.
we got Shadow X Band. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Shadow.
The show is about the chat, but we were talking and then we slowed down a little bit. So we're talking about how pit bulls are misunderstood because
Yeah.
they're loving dogs if you let them. If you let them kiss and hug you, they'll kiss and hug you all day long. But they like to chew things and they have big
I used to
stinky
have
dogs.
5 dogs, but they're Philippine dogs. They're
Yeah,
not. Yeah,
I know.
and they died in their nature death. It's a nature death. So yeah, I love dogs, but I guess pitbull is quite tough to take good care of, like what you said. It's yeah, and expensive too. But Sir
Yes,
Jay, before anything, I just want to tell you that I can stay longer, much longer,
you can. Yes,
because yes,
yes.
because I lately, sir, I am, I sleep very late, like 3 a.m. already in the morning. So yeah, and tomorrow I want to change the what my fish tank, so I have to be up early. Yeah,
When are you going to bed now?
now.
Oh, now. Can
When
do
you
you
to go to
do you
bed
have
now?
3 minutes? Do you have 3 minutes?
Yes,
Okay. Do you mind if I run to make coffee?
sure.
Okay, no problem. Okay. So everybody is talking about how beautiful you are, except me. I didn't say that. So don't go telling everyone I said that.
Oh, thank you
Hey,
guys.
Kameen, Shadow Axe Band. I was waiting to mention you. Thanks for stopping by, guys. And Anna, song for Anna, guys, connect. They are musicians. Anna is a singer and guitar player, and Shadow
Wow.
Axe is a guitar player. So um, that's always very interesting. And they are going to do something very soon. So guys,
Wow.
type in J A Shadow. Type in JAY so Nightbot can drop your link, and then we can
Yes,
follow you if we're not already connected. And I
that's
just want
correct.
to I will be back in just a few seconds. I'm just going to make a quick cup of coffee. I have one of those machines that do it very quickly. So I will be
Take
right
your
back.
time today.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will be right back. This is Supine. I'm going to take that off so they can see your name, and I will be right back.
I thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always supporting our kind host, our very supportive host, Sir J. Mike. And with that, I would love to extend my greatest gratitude to sa ating mga kaibigan dyan. To all, to everyone in the chat. We have Song for Anna. Hello, Mom. Shout out, Mom. Mom Christina. Ayan. Mom Norms. Ayan. Sir Shadow Axe Band. Hello, sir. And to Sir Kevin, Shadow Axe, hello. 100% hello. Ayan. Sino pa ba? Sir Durot, thank you, Sir Durot. Sa lahat po nag-stay po, thank you so much. Ay, there is Backer, Loves! Loves, akyat ka dito, Loves, kasi aalis na ako, Loves. Matulog na ako, maaga, Loves. How are you, Loves? My angel, my Max. Ayan. Thank you, Lalas. Thank you all, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nagkumuha pa ng kape si, Lalabs, kumuha pa ng kape si host. Ayan, kay, kung mo, ano na siya mo, ano, matug na kog sa'yo. Kay, permi na lang ko alas 3 matug. Alas 3. 3. Thank you, guys. Ma'am Christina, dikitan kita, Ma'am Christina. Napamanggod diri, Ma'am Christina, napadiri sa kanang premiere ba? Thank you, guys. By the way, guys, kinsa may taga Cebu diri? Wow, marunong ka pala mo nagtatanong. Actually, ma'am, Bisaya po ako, ma'am. From Cebu. Shout out sa mga Bisaya dyan. Ayan. I am from Cebu, ma'am. Cebuhano, Bisayang Bisdak. Ayan. Thank you, Ma'am Christina. Salamat, host. Yes, Ma'am Christina. Picturean ko lang, Ma'am Christina, ha? Yeah, tapos magbakas na ako ng Ma'am Christina. Ayan. Guwapa sa ko, labi na ako. Pag sure, oy, di manggod. Mas gusto pa ka more. Ma'am Norms, mas gwapa pa kay kaduhar ko ni mo, Ma'am Norms. Ay, ginoo ko. Programa. Loves, there is backer, lalabs. Ayan, guys. Guys, pwede kayo mag-type ng J, guys, ha? J-A-Y para mababa ni Nightbot ang inyong bahay, guys. Please, please don't forget to connect each and every one, guys. Because it's really nice and it's really nice to widen our community. So with that, guys, it really helps if we could connect each and every one. So please grab each and every one in the chat. Ayan. This is you. I think Sir J Mike, you have to turn off your mic. That's what I heard, it's not good. Sir J. Sir J. Ma'am Eileen, hello ma'am. Thank you for coming, ma'am. Thank you so much. Supportive talaga kayo, ma'am. Thank you. Parati ko kayo nakikita dito. Ayan. Ayan, nag-mute na si... Ay. Sorry. Yeah, Sir Jay. They said if there's animal that crying, yeah, you have to turn off your mic so that, it's against though. I don't know how is it too, but they said. Labs, virtual hug. Thank you. Guys, type kayo ng J, guys, ha? Gusto rin mag-host ng Dugi mo. Ma'am Christina. Kay host yun, Ma'am Christina. ang kanilang pitbull. Ayan guys, right after na kuha ni host ng copy, guys, bababa na din ako, guys, kasi matutulog na din ako. It's almost 12 here p.m. 7 minutes to go and it's 12. Done connecting with Ma'am Christina. Ayan. Thank you guys. Again guys, even we are all monetized, guys, yet we have to extend or we have to widen our community. So the longer we're doing this platform, the longer we do this, guys, we're expecting that our bananas as well, it grows. So with that, guys, to widen our community, we have to connect each and every one. So it's really nice. It's really, really nice to have a new friend, organic and new friends. So please type J and don't forget to grab each and every one in the chat. Ayan. Gusto ko sana kayong kunikan, guys, pero palo ako ngayon. yung tipong nagdidikit ka, overdikit ka, pero walang bumalik. So, yan talaga ang resulta, palo. Ayan. So, kailangan ko lang talaga, guys, kailangan ko lang talagang maglinis ng channel ko. Yung mga malalaking subscriber, like Showtime, ganoon, yung mga news, tatanggalin ko na sila sa aking channel kasi I want to open it for the new opportunity, especially for mga bagong simula ng YouTube. Because hindi na talaga ako makadikit, guys. So kailangan ko talaga na i-clean up yung channel ko noon noon ilang months or before ako nag-start kasi maraming ding hindi bumalik. At saka marami ding ginamit nila na Ninja, so kailangan ko talaga yung linisin. For the benefit po sa mga bagong gustong mag-YouTube para makakonect naman ako, makatulong. So with that, guys, to extend our community, like what I've said a while ago, is we have to connect each and everyone in the chat. Ayan. Ayan. I will return, Ma'am Norms. True, Madam. Yes. Hi, Sir Jay! Okay, Sir Jay, cheers! Oh no. Cheers.
What is in there?
There's nothing.
A pretend
Okay,
drink.
Sir Jay.
The dog sitter came in the door, and the dog got excited.
Yeah.
She wanted to play, and we had her put in the her place. She has like a carriage, or I don't know what you call it, a crate, and she's crying to get out.
Oh.
She wants to play. They all want to play all the time, and they play with their teeth. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Where are we? You were telling everyone to connect and help each other and be one big family. We are family.
And Sir
Do a
Jay.
duet.
Okay, Sir Jay. 3 minutes left.
Doctors is in the house, and we could do a duet.
Oh, really?
Do that. I just don't know what song to do. We are see when we're singing by ourselves, we think we're great, right? But then we fall in love with these songs that we can't sing. There's a lot of songs that we can sing, and that's not too bad because the song works for us. The hardest thing to do is to find the right song that works for us.
Yeah.
Simon Cowell on American Idol.
Oh, Simon Cowell, I love him.
Now he's on
He's
Britain's
my
Got Talent.
crush.
Yeah, so he always said, you gotta do a song that works for you. You know, and make it your own. If you can do that, you can be great. But
Yeah.
people fall in love with songs that they love, and everybody loves it, but then they're not able to do it
Yeah.
well enough. Sometimes, see, we know the chorus, so I can go, we are family. But what about, so then what happens is you got to sing the rest of the song, and that gets more difficult.
And I think you have to sing the rest of the song because I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah, so what happens is, now on a great song, there's other parts to the song other than the chorus that is very hard. How far back are we? Okay, we're right about, oh no, it's 53, not 58. So there's a great song will have like soft parts that are hard, and
Yes.
it has to be done perfectly, and or they have to start off in a way that's not easy, and those are the hard parts, and people struggle with that.
Yeah.
What happens is in karaoke or videoke, what happens is parts of the song is okay, and then other parts of the song is I don't know, and but they're trying hard, and if they go on American Idol, Simon's going to say,
Yeah.
that was too karaoke.
Oh, Ma'am Christina said, hello, host. Did you connect it to me already? I'm just asking only.
So that's what we do. We do something that's too hard. Like I do the same thing with guitar. You know, I take a jam track that's it's got the Dorian mode, and you know Santana used it for something he did, so I try to do that, and it's not good. It's not good because he's got licks that he's been practicing for 45 years, and I don't. I'm just. It's only been 45 days that I'm in it. You can tell that I'm not that good. And but if I try to do something more simple, then it will sound good. And that's the secret. What I did.
Okay, Sir Jay. Sir Jay, it's 12 a.m. I want
It is
to go to bed now.
Cinderella. Cinderella.
12 na. 12 na. Late na naman. AM na.
Guys,
No.
guys, please connect with Christina. Got 376. She's got 376 camotes. What's a camote?
Huh?
Christina got 376 camotes.
Kamote. Kuan? Kanang bananas. It means bananas. Sir Jay, I want to go now. I will go now, Sir Jay. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everyone in the chat. Thank you so
Bye.
much for supporting our good friend. Thank you. Bye. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Supine. Thank you for coming. Mwah! See you. Hey guys, that's Supine Kalamu, very supportive friend of mine. So that was so good. How did you like that? That was good, huh? So who else wants to look pretty up on the vlog, on the live stream? Everybody will love you. You will get more subscribers. You will look good. Wow, that was a quick 1.5 hours. Wasn't it, Norm Speed Francos? Wasn't it a quick hour and a half? So bye Ma'am Sexy. Christina, very, very friendly over there with us in Supine. Or was it just Supine? I don't know. She's all I see is she keeps typing JAY, so it makes me think she's being friendly to me, but really it's Supine. That's okay. Bye, Ma'am Norms. Supine's still hanging out, so that's okay. I know it's late. It's late. It's late. Bye, Supine. It's late. That's the hardship I have here, working in my late morning, noontime, lunchtime. Is you guys? It's late, so that's the price I pay. I have. You can hear the dog sitter. It's right over there. It's only a few feet away. She's trying to be quiet, but it's just hard because it's the floors are hard. It's just echoey here. So Christina hanging out here in the supermarket. Balikan kita later. I will see you later. See you around the place later. I'm here in the supermarket. Oh, I wish I was in the supermarket. I have fun there, especially if I have money. I can buy stuff. I buy too much. I buy what I don't need and I spend too much. So what else? We got 11 people. I think I have 11 people that have me on mute. And they whatever they have, they're either on a different live stream or they just need to be quiet. I don't know, whatever. If you're in the supermarket and you're looking at the live stream and it's time to pay, you have to mute your phone. So let's see. I thought we gave you a jacket. Oh, we did. Oh my. That works the same way. I'm running the chat in a separate window, but it doesn't automatically scroll itself. I have to catch up to it. So that's another thing I learned. I did that so I wouldn't have that problem, and I have the same problem. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So, we need to talk about something. Hold on. We got to figure out how to do that. How to get 6 people on the panel. So it's only me. We got Brett Glasso 2. He's also live now. Good friend of mine, and he's got 6 people on screen. Him plus 5. So, but that's where they go. He told them he's going live, and then I want you guys up on the panel. So they go. I don't do that. I just go live and see then I see who wants to come. And I've got the baby pit bull. She's still a baby. She's 9 months old. She wants to go play, and I don't get paid for that, so I'm not doing it. She can. Thank you, Christine. We got 12 people still in the house, so I don't want to just shut up, but that's getting crazy. Maybe I will play a tune. How can I do that? I'm going to play a song because this is just crazy. Hold on. Yeah, she's not going to stop. She wants to be out. And I'm not doing good with that. So let's see, what do we have? Play a song. What can I do? None. How do I play a non? I don't have it working. The music stream. I don't have that running, and I know that's my excuse all the time. But that's my excuse. I'm looking for something that I can play along with. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I don't know if it's going to sound right, though. Let's see if this sounds right. Somebody, hi, Marshall. Thanks for coming in. Hello, back to you. Okay, Christina, I'll see you in a while. She won't stop. She will not stop. Kevin back in the house. Hey, Kev, you want to jump up? What's going on over there? Without the mixer, and microphone that's set up the right way, I don't know how loud that sounds to you guys. So let me know if that's a good volume. Thank you for coming, Marshall. Mars Home Lifestyle. I always wondered how to say that. Is it Mars Home or Marshall? Thanks for coming in. Okay, thank you, Numb Spirit. It's hard for me to tell if that's the right volume, and then I start yelling. So that's how I know it's loud. the dogs. We got Larry Rios Entertainment going on. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the love and support. I have analog music going on. I don't have the sound mix, so it's old school here. Old school J Mike. Okay.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Okay. You don't see the other guys doing that too often. Give me just a second here. So, and the dog is whining, and the babysitter didn't. The dog sitter didn't take her out. So not, she there's two grown dogs, and she came for one, but not the other. So we have a dog whistling in the background. It's one of the pit bulls. Hi, Rena Roberts. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Mega love shout out. Hi, ma'am. Mushroom Lifestyle from Norm's Butte. Maring Ria's Entertainment Corner. Nice guitar. Thank you. I don't know if you meant that the guitar was pretty or I played it nicely. I'm that's just a little warm up. We've got I don't have the right sound mix here the way they do it nowadays for YouTube. I don't have that. I'm still using the excuse that I'm going old school and I don't have all the mixing equipment. So I'm not getting all the gadgets yet. So I'm kind of roughing it. It's like being in the woods with no canteen. Not pitching a tent, I'm just sleeping under the stars. So I hope that was okay. Just a little warm-up tune there. Not really making music the theme tonight because of the mix. It's hard to do that. You don't see that on the live streams where someone's just doing that. They do it, but they don't. It's not the live streaming host that's just doing it by himself. So it's hard to do all that on a live stream. So, Rena, thanks for hanging out. Depends on the type of songs. Yeah, I'm not doing the acoustic, songs that everybody knows by heart. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a jam track and then I'm playing something that sounds like it goes with the jam track. It's non-copyright. There's no. Sometimes you can do that, but they'll take away the watch hours. But I'm doing non-copyright. It's non-copyright backing tracks. I use different ones at different times, and but with most of them, we're not allowed to make it our own song and then make our own copyright. Some people have tried that. Like, I like this backing track. I'm gonna do a guitar part over it, and I'm gonna get a singer, and then we're gonna go to one of the big companies and like Spotify, and then we're gonna copyright it. And people do that with the old music because there's no copyright on the old classics, and then they use a part of it and they say, I'm gonna make this modern. I'm gonna get a singer, and we're gonna spice it up like a new song, and then we're gonna copyright it, and then YouTube gets the copyright software, and then they listen to everyone's music and they say, oh, this has that new copyright. I played an old song and they did that, and then there was a new song that had the copyright. I don't know I didn't hear anything in it that I was doing, but they did. I disputed that, and I won I actually won 3. So, I won 2 with the guitar, and then I won a 3rd one with just the soundtrack that I was using from Windows, and there was a copyright on that too, but they dropped it because I was right and I won. And I'm not bragging about that. It's just sometimes they're not right. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not making any money. It's just I just didn't want them to do that. So, and I know a lot of people are having that happen to them. But if you're playing your own music, that's one thing. But your own instruments, that's one thing. But if you're trying to steal it and I'm borrowing it from my live stream, and I make a video, but it's not the whole video. I'd have an intro and an outro, and I say thank you for watching. And it's not just the song, and I'm not trying to get my own copyright with that. So I'm not doing that. So let's see. Ellen Minoso still hanging out. Thank you so much. It's good to see you guys still hanging out. Yep, guys, please connect with Norm's Butte Frankos. Got 37 subscribers. I know how that feels. I was there. Back then, I wasn't really thinking about growing my channel. I just wanted to see what I could do with my videos, how I could get better. I'm a student. I'm a guitar student and a language student, and I'm trying to. Thank you, Norm's Butte. I'm just trying to improve and find ways to get better, and then I'm recording it, and then for the record. It's on the record. It's still there. It's all still there. The early days are still there, and it's not good. And I didn't know it at the time. I know what a good guitar solo sounds like, but when you watch yourself, you say, well, you're comparing your new self to your old self. So when I first started doing videos, that was my new self, and I thought, well, that's better than my old self. But now it is getting better, so that's good. Joe and Jazzy. I knew a guy named Joe Jazz, and the reason I mention that is, let me change that for you. Okay, is Joe Jazz was a major DJ in the Boston area, and I met him once, and he said, I need a guy to work at a nice place for Saturday nights. He said, my Saturday night guy is playing hardcore rap, and there's too many fights out in the parking lot, and we think it's the music. So we want to, it's too rowdy, so we want you in there. And they want to get away from that hardcore rap for a while. So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. And then I was the DJ. So, and then I found out after that he had some big clubs and that I was in line for discotheque Saturday nights at a more well-known place. And but that's a long story. I ended up moving, but I did have some good clubs. But Joe Jazz was one of the, everyone knew him on, well, not everyone, but some of the Kiss 108 people knew him behind the scenes at the club scene. Kiss 108 was about the club scene, and they play, American Top 40 now, and but at night they talk about the club scene, so it's a little bit, they're still the top radio station in Boston. And so the older guys from Kiss 108, they knew who he was. So it's just funny that I see Joe and Jazzy, and it's like, it reminds me of that. So that's the story that I know of your name, Joe. So guys, please connect with Joe if you're not already connected. And it looks like we have the midnight connection here, or the midnight over in Southeast Asia. And there seems to be a lull, at least from my subscriptions, a little bit of a drop off before everyone starts picking up on the live streams again. So that's great. I'm grateful for that. I lose a lot of sleepy friends from the Philippines, and then some people that don't go to sleep so early, or whatever it is they're doing, or they wake up late in the US and stop by. That's great. Thanks a lot, guys. And I realize I have some noise interference. I have a loft here, and there's no sound barrier. It's all wide open. There's no door or wall. There's no wall or door. It's just stairs, and it's all open. It's like the old ski loft that people would go skiing as a group. There could be 8, 9, 10, 12 people, and they all stay overnight in the loft, and and they share the cost or whatever. And it's all together. That's what this is like. And if you guys do the ski scene in winter, I'm sure they make use of it in summer too. But that's sort of, they didn't build this for that purpose, but that's what it's like. So it is what it is. And so I'm just explaining it. And we're breeding, not we, but my daughter is breeding pit bulls, and one of the puppies is older. We kept her, and she's crying to play. No one's here to play with her, so she has this whiny sound going on. It's like what's the dog on the Flintstones? Dino always like, ooh. As soon as Fred comes home, the dog's jumping on him, and that's what this dog does. She does the same thing. She jumps on me. Even if I just come downstairs, she'd jump right up on me, licking my face. She's like pure love. Pit bulls are pure loving dogs if you let them. So 9/11. So Joe, you were in Boston on 9/11. You were called to active duty with the U.S. Coast Guard. Oh, so Joe, that's an interesting thing. I was in Kansas City on 9/11. So, and I know that everyone became patriotic all at once. Cars were driving with flags on the hood, things like that, for whatever reason. But yeah, everyone remembers where they were. If you're an American, you remember where you were on 9/11. That's for sure. The north side. So you were in the north end, right? So where's the shipyard? I'm not really too keen on the seacoast. Although I love the beaches. See, the beaches in Boston, everyone loves the beach in summer, but there's not a lot of beach weather, especially if you work during the week. There's only a few, if you work full time, there's only a few good days in the year from May. This is still April, a little bit more April left. So from the second to last Monday of every May, I think it's the second to last Monday every May until, which is the first big weekend, the long weekend in summer, until September. So May, June, July, August. There's only like 3 months of really going to the beaches, unless you live on the beach or right there. But there's only so much hot weather in Boston. It's about 3 months of real warm weather, and then maybe a couple more months of nice weather in between. Not cold, but not extremely hot. So this is about 5 good months of weather in Boston, not including the rainy days. So. There's still cold here for about 6 or 7 months. And if you're a Filipino, it's there's not that much. It doesn't measure up. So let's move on. Rena, you got a new connection. Yeah, guys. Hey, connect with Numpspute. She's ready to connect with everybody. Marie Boomhauer, watching from California. Hello there. Hey, nice new friend from California. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by, Marie. If I feel out of breath, it's because I'm pumped up on coffee. And we get a young pit bull downstairs that wants to get out and play, and I think I'm gonna have to go down there and take her out of her cage. She sleeps in it, and we took her out, but we put her back in it because she likes to get into everything. And now she's crying to go out and play. So I will cut out in a few minutes. I'm not yet. I'm still here for a little bit more. Joe and Jazzy, not to be confused with Joe Jazz. Right next to the church where Paul Revere hung the lantern and walking distance from the shots heard around the world. Okay, so the historic, so that's the historic North End. There's a lot of historic spots there, yeah. Bostonians take that for granted, as probably a lot of people do when they live near the historic sites. You take it for granted because you know all about it and you forget about it. But yeah, it is famous. That is the Old North Church, I believe. I believe it's the Old North Church. I might even be forgetting that bit of history too, but I think that's what it is. Paul Revere. Paul Revere, there is a Revere, Massachusetts, which is right next to Boston. It's a small city surrounding one of the small cities surrounding Boston called Revere. And there is a Revere Beach also. That is it was more well known in the past than it is now, but it's still well known. It's still a beach, but they no longer have the amusement park, which was famous in the Northeast for a long time. I miss the amusement parks. Hampton was another one, but they're going away. The amusement parks are going away, or they're much smaller now. So for whatever reason, they're not as big, and I don't know why. I don't know why people get tired of things and then they start talking about how bad it is. I'm tired of it. I don't like it. Let's get rid of it. I'm in charge now. Let's get rid of it. Hi, Lee Muel. Hello, sir. Good friend right there. Lee, type in JAY. Get your Nightbot to put a link out for you. And I did it again, folks. I have two chat boxes running, and I'm on the StreamYard side, and because YouTube is live too, but it doesn't let me. YouTube doesn't let me post your chat, and that's what the show is about today, is the chat. So, but StreamYard, if I'm not careful, it runs too fast. So let me catch up to that. Marie Boomar is just hanging out. Thank you. You're welcome too. Thanks for coming in. Um, Lee, I'm still on live, my bro, J Mike. I can't stay long. Just give you a thumbs up. Okay, I saw you live too. I think I put in a chat, but I don't. You started off silent. I don't know if you started talking or whatever, but or if you get people chatting. I don't know. But good show. And I accidentally I give me one. I accidentally deleted the whole tab. I was running it in the background, and then I just accidentally hit the X, and I didn't make time to go back. So type in JAY, get your link, and I'll do that. I'll go back on there for you. I click lots of things, and then I say oops. When I say oops, it means I click something that I didn't want to, and then something on my screen changed the wrong way, and I say oops. That's what oops. When I say oops, that's what that means. So I get dry skin, so I itch a lot, and that's what's happening with. That's why I'm doing this. It's just dry skin. The cold weather, this part of the world, there's not a lot of humidity all the time. In the hot weather, we're near the ocean, so we get humidity in the hot weather for a few months. But it's usually dry weather, and I, for one, suffer from dry skin just from the weather. So cold weather brings a little bit less humidity and more dry skin. So Joe, what's Joe's? It's Italian section. Oh yeah, North Boston. It used to be like completely Italian, but now it's not so much. In East Boston too. So the North End, yeah, the North End is smaller than East Boston, and East Boston is now more Latino or Spanish speaking than it ever was. And there was more Italian in East Boston, but now it's less. There's less now because of the moving on up factor. So when you move on up, when your families create more prosperity, you find neighborhoods to live in outside of the city, slightly outside the city, and then that creates openings for other people to move in. So that changes over time. It is what it is, and that's the reason people just they find prosperity, and they go a little outside the city, and they get a bigger house with more space, and then somebody else moves in, and that's what happens. So but there's still the Italian restaurants and things like that. Sure, no doubt about that. That's still there. There's great. You know what, Joe? Now that you mention it about the great food, I can't remember names, but a couple of years ago, we went out for lunch from work, and we were working in a large airport hotel, and the managers went for a lunch. We had our outing in the summer, and they had just this little old brick building, and it didn't look like anything, but it was a little restaurant, an Italian restaurant. I can't remember the name, began with an M, like Mama something. And so we go in, we squeeze in, and we go up the stairs, and it's a real small apartment, but it's converted into a restaurant. So there's 3 levels. There's seating on every level. There's a little kitchen, but it's tight to walk in because it's fall and it's lunchtime, and it's a beautiful day out, and it's like 90 degrees out, maybe 95. It was super warm out. So they have rooftop seating in the city, and they may have had like 9 or 10 tables up there, and it was kind of quaint, and it was interesting. So we sat up there, and we had a beautiful meal. And of all things, I ordered the spaghetti dinner with the cheese and stuff, and it was like great. And it was the best spaghetti dinner I ever had. And my wife is Italian. We didn't have spaghetti every day because the Italians don't have it every day. But I just said, you know what? I don't eat spaghetti all the time, so I'm going to have the spaghetti. And everybody else had the veal or whatever. So I thought about it. But anyway, I said, you know what? I'll just do the spaghetti and meatballs. And it was great. It was just fun to be up there on the roof with the Italian setting, and they were ordering tequila shots and stuff like that. $200 shot of tequila. One shot, down the hatch real quick. $200, please. Thank you. No problem. The company's paying for it. So you do what you do sometimes when you get the chance. So, and hold on. People are popping in. Guys, hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's see who's here now. Julie's Cantillo. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Mega Love shout out. I guess that's what everyone likes to say. Mega Love shout out. Love the rock band Boston. Hey, you know what, Joe? This is interesting. Speaking of Boston, I never got to see them live, but for some reason, I'm an ice skater. And good old Tom Schultz came to my rink one day, and I just happened to be there. And it was in summer. So we were skating on the hockey rink instead of the main rink. Well, they're all two of them. There's three rinks, but two of them are it's Neshoba Valley. Two of them were for hockey and whatever, and one of them was for strictly for figure skating. But then the main hockey rink, the high school team hockey rink, they used that when they did a figure skating show, like the junior national regionals or something like that. But anyway, I saw this tall guy. Tom Schultz is 6'5". So and he's old. At the time he was 72. This was 2018, 72 years old. And but you don't realize that these guys are getting older because their albums are time stamped. You see their videos. They're from 1979 or whatever it is, 76. The album came out, and you see when they went live a lot. Now the band has changed, so the faces are different now. So, but Tom's still there, I think. But they don't go live all the time. He's like 75 now. So he was 72 at the time, but I didn't know it was him right away. I said, "This tall guy, he's a figure skater. That's strange. He's not a bad skater, but it looked like he was a little rusty." And I was the rink guard, so I can skate. And we're skating in summer, so I knew that he was a good skater because one of the figure skaters said, "That guy's doing footwork that I don't even know." And he was. I did notice that. It just looked like he was the tall guys that kind of look lanky and he just looked rusty. But I said, "How long have you been skating?" He goes, "About 14 years." I said, "Oh, that's a good long time. You get some footwork going on there. That's not bad." But we didn't talk guitar. I did talk to him for about 45 minutes, but we didn't talk about the band at all. We just talked about skating and things like that. And there was something going on that I won't mention here. That's personal. But there were a few people it doesn't get carded in summer, but Tom Schultz was there. I did get to talk to him for almost an hour. It was, he's a good guy. That's all I'll say. Good guy. I think he appreciated that I didn't start talking about. I did say, I asked him his name, and he goes, "Tom Schultz." I said, "That name sounds familiar. Do you play guitar?" And he goes, "Not right now." So I just left it alone. I didn't need to go there. We talked about skating and the rink and stuff like that. So it was good. Julie's Cantillo from Spain, all the way from Spain. Thanks. Hey, we're all the way from somewhere, all of us. Just me. Jane Vlog, thanks for coming in. Hey, it's good to see everybody, guys. This is gonna when I end this and I refresh it, we're gonna see a nice number of views. So that's all anyone asks for, right? Is number of views and then the average watch time. So it's been good for me. I've been fortunate. I'm not doing anything special. The only thing I'm doing today is reading the chat and talking to you guys. That's it. So people always say, hey, Jay, you're always talking about Tom Schultz. Well, it just happened. This was a while back. And I said, hey, it just happened. It's like, we didn't even talk about rock and roll. He asked me to play a CD because I was putting on music at the rink. And it was, who was it? I can see the girl. It was like a dance music. It was like a disco. I'll have to stop and think about who that was. She had a big hit back in 2002, but it was like dance music. It was like disco. Not disco. I mean, they don't call it disco anymore, but it was like that. And if I stop and think, I'll remember who that was. But that's what he was listening to. It was like soft dance music. It was like weird. It was like it wasn't Boston at all. And then I thought, well, that's what happens when we get older. I was heavy into that song when it was new, so I don't need to really hear it anymore. So it's like some songs we just put it on the back burner and leave it in the box, and we don't. It's like songs big hits that I didn't listen to before. Now I like them because I didn't hear it too much, like Rocky or Baby. That was the KC and the Sunshine. But hold on, JM. KC and the Sunshine Band, when they were just getting started. Oops, who am I looking for? I'm looking for. Oh, Jane. Okay, hold on, Jay. Joe, I'm giving you a jacket now too. Chef Rebel, I thought you had a jacket. Oh, you got one now. Okay, Jay. The way this works with StreamYard doesn't let me see the jackets, but it lets me put the chats up on the window. So I got two chats rolling in my view, but one of them was behind, so I just have to stop and look for you. So you should have a jacket now. Let me just double check, because I can't see it on StreamYard, and I'm using StreamYard. But I thought I was going to use YouTube, but then I realized I'm working. Today's show is all about the chats and you guys, so I think that's working. So I'm not going to stop doing what's working. So Jay, just type in JAY, and Nightbot will drop your link if anyone wants to connect to you. Now's the time. So Jolise, thank you, Marie. Oh, Murray Boomhauer. Jolie says hello. Nomspute is still in the house. She's watching, probably getting ready to go to sleep. D-Rez Backers, virtual hug back. Hey guys, it's great that you're all hanging out at your bedtime. So, Jane, hanging out. Type in JAY, guys, and Nightbot will get you guys connected with each other. Did I do? And I'm falling behind. I don't want to fall behind, but I'm talking about everyone's chat. Please connect to Nomspute. She is supporting everyone. She is my BFF. So just in case you guys were wondering, she's the beautiful Filipina in my TikTok video with the samba dance and the cha-cha. I think it's samba and cha-cha. So if you haven't seen that and you would like to see it, it's in my video, two of my videos. Thumbs up, thumb host. Okay, Bongs, thank you, sir. I think you have a jacket, so just type in JAY if you'd like, and get your channel link in the chat. That's what I've got. I don't have Nightbot doing a lot of things. You don't see the automatic. You don't see the scheduled drop. I suppose I could do that. I haven't got that set up yet to do. Chef Herbal, thanks for hanging out, my friend. Mega shout out to you, sir. Thank you for hanging out, and I'm falling behind, so let's try to catch up. Sorry about that, Joe. Getting a little closer to the new chats. Sometimes when I'm drinking and playing guitar, I pretend I am Boston. That's okay. That's what everyone does. I was thinking of trying to do one of those riffs. I don't know which. If you've seen my newer videos, I'm very new at guitar. I don't claim to know everything. I'm learning, and I've done a couple of the Santana modes. It's easy to play in that mode, but the licks are not easy. It looks easy on paper, so I don't really do. But I'm working on it. He's got 45 years of working on it. That's why those guys are so good. Even in the beginning, he probably had a few years before that first album came out. For probably the two albums, a couple of them, they came out with albums quickly in the late 60s. He's that old. He was a young superstar with Santana back in the 1967. I think he made an appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show, and he wasn't very old, so they were young. And I'm sure he's been playing since he was a kid. And it's just some of those licks. I can get the mode that sounds like the mode, but my licks aren't the same. I just need to keep working at that. So, and I know you guys are still chatting, but I do hear my latest videos, a few of them, they're starting to sound like music. So that's hard. And then um, the faster tempos are even harder to keep up. So I did the La Bamba. It's like 2.5 minutes. That's hard to keep up with that. So, but I don't think it's too bad. It does sound like something. So maybe check that out. And there's a couple of more right before that that are okay. So I'm not ashamed of it. So you sound okay when you play air guitar to your own music. If you're recording yourself and you listen to that and you're playing air guitar, and I did that with actually a couple of my own. When I recorded them, I didn't think it was very good, but then when I listened to it, I said, "Well, that's not bad." So it's easier for me. It's easier to record and then put that out than it is to go live. It's easier because it sounds better for me anyway. That's just speaking for myself. And I've skipped some of my Tagalog lessons for the last week, so I'm losing my ability to speak quickly, especially when I'm reading fine print. Christina's back again. Hey, okay, yeah, just give me something to talk about, and we'll see what happens. So you know what? I'm falling behind. I could be playing catch up for a while. Yeah, I think everyone's got a jacket. Let me just double check. I think you guys have jackets. I know Bong's channel. Oh, I thought I'd give you a jacket, Bong. Now you have a jacket. Gosh, I swore that you had a jacket. But maybe it was the person next to you. Yeah, that's what happened. There was somebody next to you that got a jacket and then you didn't get one. There's always a reason. I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, I think everyone's got a jacket. Lone Wolf, what's going on? What's going on? Let me try to catch up here. Bong, I think you have a jacket now. And Phil Can Journey, Philippines Canadian. Hello. Good to see you. Let me try to catch up. Watching from Canada. Meet you. Yeah, I know. I remember you. I don't remember what you were talking about, but I remember seeing you. I remember the name Phil Can. Philippines, Canada. So it tells me that you're a Filipino in Canada. That's what that tells me. I'm so trying hard to catch up to the chat. I forgot to smile. It's like when I'm concentrating, I lose the smile, and it looks like I'm not happy. But if the warm weather comes tomorrow, and I can sit out in the sun, and I hear good news about travel, I will smile for the rest of my days. Jolie's, you get an error. I'm not sure. Everyone's getting things happening to them that can't be explained, or it's hard to explain. Lone Wolf, yeah, thanks for showing up. Hey, if you got anything, because I'm going to talk about all the chat once I catch up to it. So More Than a Feeling, yeah, Joe. That song has so many guitar parts. The score for that song, or the tablature, there's like 3 or 4 guitars in their band. And even bands with one guitar, sometimes they're written for more than one guitar. So if you try to copy them, you need extra guitars in there. Like Led Zeppelin. They wrote more than one guitar for a lot of their music. Like Stairway to Heaven's like 3 guitars. And when they go live, there's one guy on guitar. And he's doing all that. And sometimes now they have the collaborations, and they have Eric Clapton and Jeff Beck went up and did it with Jimmy Page. And so all 3 of them were doing Stairway to Heaven and maybe another number. But because it's written for more than one guitar, those types of songs are just incredible. But in a lot of their live shows, it was just Jimmy Page doing the whole thing. So that's what makes it so incredible. But when you read the score, you see guitar 1, guitar 2, guitar 3. It's hard. It looks easy, but it's not. I'm good, Lone Wolf. pardon me, I'm trying to think of everything at the same time. La Bamba, yeah. Lambada. Lambada was a big Latin song from, I think it was from Brazil, back in the 90s. Lambada, the Lambada. And then there was a few different versions. So that's in one of my boxes somewhere, unless someone stole it. But I've got a lot of that old vinyl, Mr. Lone Wolf. I was playing dance music, but I have a lot of the classic rock too. Obviously, learning guitar, the dance music doesn't really work. I can do a cha-cha on the guitar, but I'm not like a Spanish guitarist at all, because I'm too new at it. But I can see how that sounds good. I see a little bit of what they're doing, but there's a lot of rhythm that you need to have that in. That needs to be in you coming out, and that's just like Santana and a few others. That's just different. It's not that. That's the hard part of it. Lone Wolf. Oh, today's Saturday, right? Okay, so it's still daytime. When I'm doing my live stream, I'm thinking of a lot of people, and it's like it's the midnight hour in the Philippines where a lot of my friends are. So like Chef Arabo, all the way from the Philippines. Chef, I don't know what part of the Philippines you're in because I've only seen a couple of your videos, so I don't remember. And there's a reason for that. I have building my channel. I have to make so many I have to visit a lot of the live streams, and then I have to practice guitar and study language, and there's some other things going on. So there's just so much to do and so little time. I'm making excuses, but it is what it is. I got to make time for like Supine and Kevin. They support me, so I gotta pay them a little attention. Marshawn Lifestyle is still paying attention. Thank you so much for coming in. Always good to see you guys hanging out in the chat. So I might get to travel to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico next month. Yeah, that's always an option, but I want to save my travel expense for the Philippines because I need to live there. I plan to live there, but all plans are on hold now. And the thing that's bothering me is we don't know when it's going to change. We think it's going to change, but we're not being told very much. And from what we're hearing, there's confusion in the government. So there's panic and confusion, and they don't want to be sorry. And that's a problem. And then the major airlines are trying to get something done for the governments to accept, and the governments are hesitating. So they don't trust the vaccine, or this would be a done deal. So if they don't trust the vaccine, why are they rolling it out? I'm asking questions. I'm not. So vaccines are rolling out in all countries, but a lot of countries are closed because they're afraid that they still have to quarantine and all that stuff. So if the vaccine works, why are we still blocking vaccinated people from traveling? And if we say, okay, when you come with a vaccination, you'll still wear a mask for 2 weeks or quarantine, whatever they make you do. So why are we not allowed to go and do that? So there's something doesn't add up, and that's a real question and a real issue. So that's what I'm saying. If masks work in quarantines and vaccines, why is there still no travel? So there's something that they don't trust, and it's one or more or everything. They don't trust masks. They don't trust quarantines. They don't trust the vaccine. What do they trust? They don't trust healthy people because we're separating the healthy from the healthy. They don't trust anything. They don't know what to trust because, you can't have doctors running your country, and you can't have military people pretending to be doctors or pretending that they're doing what the doctors tell them to do. It doesn't work that way. You may be trying to make it work that way, but that's the reason it isn't working, because it doesn't work that way. And I'm saying that because it never works that way. We can look back 3,000-4,000 years to see how governments have worked, and we know what works and what doesn't work. And we've always had viruses, in years gone by, if someone's sick, hey, you separate them, they don't travel. It's as simple as that. I don't know what the problem is. Phil Can, you have a singing live stream tonight, Saturday. So drop your link, type in JAY, and your link will get dropped in, and then we'll go ahead and try to connect with that. We'd like to invite everyone here. This is the okay. Yeah, if you're still in the, it was 5 minutes ago. So if you're still in the chat, type in JAY and we'll get your link out there. But anyway, guys, there's the link. Oops, already had it up there. There's the link. Phil Can Journey, live stream tonight, Saturday, 7 p.m. Canada Eastern Time. So that's in roughly 8 hours. Okay. Phil Can, good luck with that. If I am available and I don't forget to set that notification, then I will see that too. Thank you. Thank you. 12:51 in the afternoon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you were on East Coast USA time. Oh, Midwest. Huh? You're in the Midwest, but you were on Eastern time. So parts of Indiana. Indiana is one of the 4 states that have parts of the state in 2 time zones. Right? Is that for half the year or the whole year? I'm not sure of. But if that has to be for half the year, because half the year is when we change. So half the year it's the same, half the year it's an hour difference. Am I correct with that, Mr. Lone Wolf? It's so strange to have time zone changes. It's hard. I would prefer to be on this time, the 12-hour difference from Hong Kong and the Philippines. Marsham Lifestyle, thanks for hanging out. I am grateful that you think that this is a place to be in the chat. Thanks so much. So, yep, and all I want to do today is connect with the chats. That's what the I separated my other one that tells me the title, but the title is something about talking about your chats or something like that. So, yep, it seems to work for me for my channel. So that's what I'm going to do. 12:56 p.m. So you're on Eastern time too. Yeah. So, yep, it's a 12-hour difference from Philippines, from all of the Philippines and Hong Kong and Vietnam and Thailand are all in the same, and I think Singapore too, all in Malaysia, all in the same time zone. And did I say Vietnam too? Yeah. So Sean T. Uber is in the house. And Sean is growing his channel too and has done a couple of live streams, I think. And I see Sean around. Thank you, sir, for hanging out. Yep, half the year. Yes, I was right. So there are 4 states. I knew there were 4 states that aren't on the same page with the time change, which means for approximately half the year, you're on the same page. And then approximately half the year, parts of those states go into the other time zone. They change their time. So, but Indiana is considered an Eastern state, but Midwest, it's Midwest is the central, but it's not just central, there's Rocky Mountains too. So there's 2 central zones, but there's only 1 central time zone. So the Midwest, it's hard to explain that, but I did live in Missouri and I worked in Kansas for a few years, 4 years. So I get it. I was on Central Time, but there is Mountain Time too. And hey guys, Lone Wolf McQuaid. Hey guys, so you're acquainted. Yep, just type in JAY. No need to drop links, guys. I know that some people were getting that deleted yesterday by the Google moderator. I don't know if that was real Google or somebody calling themselves Google and then got a blue jacket and then just deleted because of personal conflict. I don't know. You could lurk. You could have a moderator jacket, right? Lurk in a live stream. Or you can be on with two channels and lurk and then say, oh, this was deleted by Google MOD. And then it's really somebody that's just chatting and then has a moderator button and then just deleted somebody. And then he said, well, it's because of politics. No, it's because of a political dispute with somebody else. It's a personal issue. So, but then again, I'm just speculating. I don't know for sure. I only know what I see people saying. That doesn't make it true. It makes it so because they said it. If someone says something, it's true that they said that. If this if they're saying it in chat or if the live stream is posted, it's there. So if I say someone said that, then they did. Now, if I'm making a mistake on exactly what they said, then we can go find out. So that's possible. We can always make a mistake. Well, they didn't exactly say it that way, but okay. So we can verify that because it's recorded. I say a lot of things, but if you know that if there's a way to say things like speculation has it, it seems like I've been saying often, if masks and quarantines don't work, then why are we doing it? Right? And then whatever the things we're doing, that you can talk about that, and that's debatable. How we're handling a situation in the protocols that we have in place, that's debatable. I know YouTube was on record as saying, well, we don't want people saying that there's no such thing as COVID. Okay, so what they should have been saying was it's not as scary as most of us think. It's scary because we didn't know what was going on. It was like AIDS. We didn't know what was going on. Everybody was scared back in the 80s. If you're old enough to remember that, we didn't know. We didn't want to touch anybody, but we weren't wearing masks. We were just like afraid. So now everyone's wearing masks. That comes from China, folks, as far as I know. Because when I travel, I saw it more when I was in Asia. I saw more mask wearing, especially in the international airports, like the checkpoints that I was going when I was connecting flights. I saw it in Asian countries more than I saw it anywhere else. So, and that's what we're doing. We've adopted that in the United States now, and everyone's wearing masks, and they're selling masks. You go to the supermarket, oh, get 3 masks for the price of 1. And it's like, why do I want to pay $1 for another mask? I want to stop wearing masks. I don't want them. My state said, you don't have to wear a mask. We're going to stop doing that, right? And then I go in a store and it's like, oh, we want you to wear a mask, or else we don't want you here. So there's like, what do I do? I'm on the border of New Hampshire and Massachusetts. I'm in New Hampshire. So if I go right over the border to shop, I got to wear a mask. If I come over here and go in a store, no more masks. So it's like, you go into Massachusetts, oh, you don't have a mask, you're going to kill me. I don't want to sound disingenuous, but it's just strange. Enough is enough. I mean, this should be over by now. Oh, there's new strains. We're worried about a new strain. You already have the new strain. I'm not bringing a new strain. Actually, you're going to test me and make me quarantine, or you're going to make me show a certificate that says I'm vaccinated. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Sean, someone once said to me, you're a genius. I said, why you say that? Well, because you're a hotel controller. I said, well, I have to know a certain number of things. But the thing is, we all hear about facts, and I question facts, and it sounds like I'm knowledgeable, but I'm questioning, well, why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? If masks work, why is there no travel? You already have new strains. See, the new strain didn't come from South Africa. The new strain came from COVID. There's a new virus strain every year. Every year you're taking the vaccination from the old virus. You're not vaccinating against the new virus because vaccines take longer. They take a year. So it's been it hasn't been a year since the vaccines came out, but it's been a year since it's been over a year now since COVID has been out. So since they started working on it. So it's kind of strange. So, Sean, you will also look knowledgeable if there's something like I was on a live stream with a guy that was very knowledgeable about a number of things. But I let him talk, and then I would nod in agreement. Yep, I believe that also. I didn't have anything else to say because he was saying it well. So I look smart by not trying to jump in. But it doesn't mean suddenly I don't know anything. I just liked the way he was saying it. So there's another thing too. Sometimes people understand when you say things their way, and that's also hard is to figure out to find a level of knowledge among the people you're talking to. That's hard to do that on a live stream. That's why I'm doing the give me a second here. Did I accidentally shut that window, or did I? But the live stream is about the chats. So if I go here, give me 1 second. So come in, new friends, say hello and connect, and then time in the description it says time to display your chats and talk about what you are saying again, because I've done it before. So ask me some questions. So I should have worded that differently. I worded it at night when I was like tired, so I couldn't put it in the right words. So I should think of that while I am in my early day. When I have a cup of coffee, I can think. And then for most of the day, I can think. But when I start getting tired at night, I don't become unknowledgeable, but when anyone starts getting tired, it's harder for them to put things in perspective and to explain it well. So I lose my ability to explain things that may have sounded better when I was more energetic in the daytime. So us older people are less energetic at night, unless you're doing things at night, and then you'll be like sleepier in the daytime. I used to sleep days and work nights, so I know what that is. But there's an 8-hour window, 8 or 10 hours or whatever, that you're at your best. You may be working a 13-hour day, but you're at your best for about 7 or 8 hours. It's really when you're at your best. You're not really at your best for the whole day. Hello, Annabelle Bautista. Thank you for coming in. Hello to you. It's been a good day. I did not expect to go over 2.5 hours today. I expected to take care of some things, which I have to do. I can't go 5 hours. I stayed on because there's a number of you still in the chat, and I hate to say stop. It's not easy to stay on track with facts and stay away with too much ups. That's why I have a way of asking questions like, why are we doing this? I can do that all day on YouTube. If YouTube says we stand against people who are not telling the truth, but you can't say that to me, that I'm not telling the truth, because I will pick on a fact. I'll go right to CNN or MSNBC or CBS or ABC, and I will see what they're talking about today, and I'll pick a fact, and then I will question it, and I will take it apart. So I do not claim to be a news person or even a good interviewer. I've learned to become a little bit better than I was before. So I'm better than my old self at these sort of things. I was a hotel controller, so I hired people and I helped managers make decisions on hiring. I didn't make the decisions, but I helped them do it. And I told them what they need to be thinking of. I had a front desk manager say, I keep hiring people that quit. I said, well, stop doing all their work for them and tell them that you trust them, but you're going to hold them to it. You're going to test, they're going to be tested, and they're going to be, they're going to be looked at and watched. And hire somebody with management material. Well, I'm not hiring someone to take my place. They won't listen to me. If they're going to be a manager, then they won't listen to me. I said, well, it doesn't work that way. You have to find somebody that can learn and move on, and then you will become a good manager. If somebody can learn from you and then become a manager, maybe they're a manager of something else and they don't take your job. If that happens, that means you weren't doing a good job. And if they grow and leave, that means, well, if they don't, then your company is going to suck. Things won't work well. Your department will be terrible, and you will become unhappy, and you won't have any success. You need the people under you to grow and have success. And that's what my boss said about me. He said, everyone under you becomes employee of the year, and they get promoted to manager. That's my legacy. Now, a lot of people say, well, he was grumpy here, most of the time. Well, if you are a controller anywhere, the controller of a company or inside a company, one of the controllers, the work, that job makes you grumpy. But I could also have fun. But when it was time to have fun, I could have fun. My boss, I had my luggage in my room in my office when I traveled, and I left some of it in my office. And my boss went in there, and at the time, I had like a new pair of. I didn't even wear them. There was new white underwear, and I don't wear white anymore because of this. But he took a pair of new white underwear and he smeared them with peanut butter and he let it dry. And then on Monday he went in, or Tuesday, I don't know. He went in my office or he comes out of his office and he goes, "I found this in your office. What's wrong with you?" And there was like women there, and he's like, and I'm like, "What the?" I said, "Really? You did that? This is embarrassing." And I'm laughing about it, but I'm like, "This is embarrassing," and I'm having fun with it. So it's like at first I was like, "What the heck is this?" I didn't know what it was. And they're like, "Is that mine?" I said, "You did that? This is embarrassing." And I laughed about it. And it's like, but it was embarrassing. For a minute I was embarrassed. And it's like, "You gotta be kidding me." But then I looked at him and I went, and he walked away. But then I'm looking at the women going, "This is embarrassing." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's too funny." But you got to have that in order to enjoy the people. I had a big fight with him, and then the next thing you know, he's letting me live in one of his condos and pay rent. He goes, "I'll give you a good price." So sometimes when you're like angry and fighting with somebody, that doesn't make them your worst enemy. We were working close together and then we were feeling pressure. So we used to fight. It's like, "F you, no, F you." "Oh, you think you're so smart?" And then the next thing you know, he's like not my best friend, he's my only friend. Yam Kabahug. Oh, I almost missed. I wasn't looking at your name. Young Kabahug, thanks for stopping by. This is great. I love everyone that stops by. And Annabelle, too. Thank you. I'm kind of not reading the names. I kind of got lost in talk. And thank you for stopping by, guys. Hey, today's theme is to talk about the chat. So let's see how far back I am. A couple minutes. Yum Kabahog. Is that it? Yum Kabahog. Is it yum or yum? It's close, right? And Annabelle Bautista, thank you so much. Hey guys, if you're staying up late, this is the place to come in. I did not plan on going this long, but I see some people still in the chat. So Ron's TV. Geron, is it Geron or Dron? Not sure. You have to tell me. So, or J-Ron. It could be J-Ron's. Geron's TV. I know a guy in the Philippines, young guy. His name is Inidru. And I found out that's from the Spanish. Inidru. Oh no, it's from the it's not from the Spanish, it's from the Russian. So oh no, it's Japanese. See, I'm now I just confused myself. So Sean, if you're still in the room, I don't know everything, but there's a way of talking about things, especially if you're wondering, should I agree with this or not? So a lot of facts that many of us say, no, this is a fact, you must agree with it. Well, okay, so let's take that fact. Let's say that I do agree with it, but I disagree with how we're dealing with it or how we're reacting to it. Those are the things you can talk about all day long. It's a hot day today. How do I deal with it? Okay, I can't say it's cold today because it's 95 degrees. Or what's that, 30? It's 4 degrees Celsius or something like that, right? So it's not cold out. So I can't say malamig. It's not cold. So I would be lying. So I say, well, you don't have to feel cold. Just drink a lot of. Don't drink cold water because the cold inside you will make the outside feel more hot. So you drink less. You drink warm water or not so cold water, and you stay hydrated, and you won't feel so bad. That's what I did in the Philippines. The first time I felt extreme heat, I felt dehydrated, and that's why I was so hot. You don't need cold beverages when you're too hot. Hey, Sunny Stormy, coming back, huh? Thank you so much. Let's see how far off that I got. Okay, just a minute behind. You guys are just posting chat like you're going. You keep going. Manager at a retail store. So your management material. Um, an airport hotel, any hotel, because it's hotels learn about the business by seeing what other hotels do. And over the years, hotels have learned that you need to be like the others. So everybody wants a fresh new look, especially in the lobby. They want a clean room and they want a certain type of hospitality. And that's true everywhere. Now, how you do that is debatable, but you can't say that that's not true. That is true. Because customers who go to a hotel, no matter who they are and where they are, they want a beautifully clean room and they want a fresh looking lobby. They don't want dirt. They don't want to see other people's hair on the floor in their room. They want to clean. They want cleanliness, and they want something that looks nice. So, but an airport hotel, it's just hard to be a manager. You need some experience to do that. Now, managing experience is transferable. So you have experience as a manager of people. That's transferable, but you still have to learn a little bit about the hotel business. And which can, especially at an airport, there's some things that just take time to get used to. So you could get hired as a front desk agent, and if that's the dollar amount you can accept, and become a manager, especially, and that would come out when they hire you. They would know, hey, yeah, I've got managerial experience. I want to move up, but I'm willing to give you a year. And that might be rare, but it is possible. So in a lot of, especially in hotels, a lot of managerial positions are transferable, but you won't be the executive chef unless you have some kind of food management or cooking management under you, like there are some colleges that have a like a food management course or something like that. You can become a chef that way, but you would have to understand a little bit about cost control and food management, that sort of things, as an educational background. But it's not impossible. A lot of people move up in food and beverage, but to just come in and be a manager, you would, especially at one of my hotels, you would have to have already done so at another hotel. That would be one of the requirements. But you could come in and say, oh yeah, I can do this, and here's how. Because that would be my next question. How are you going to do that? What did you have for an emergency at your job where that would be transferable? What was the situation, and what did you do about it? So yeah. So HR, that's a lot of that is HR, which was my forte. So I knew the rules. I could tell everyone the rules. And if you don't follow rules, it's hard to be successful, especially because the investors want rules to be followed. And that was my other job. One of the other main parts of my job was to make sure everyone's not just being friendly and and happy. Hey, welcome to our hotel. This is great. We're glad to see you. You can do that all day, but if you're not following rules, they don't make any money. So they're going to check that every day of the week, and we check that 30 days a year. 24 hours a day, we're checking that. And there's a record. Everything has a record, a timestamp. Jerry Vibes, hello, man. What's going on? So I know I'm a couple of minutes behind. I'm trying to keep up, but I'm starting to talk because you guys are saying things that I'm reacting to, and that's fine. My day journey. Let me give you a jacket so you can type JAY and let Nightbot. That's it. I get something in my way. We'll let Nightbot drop your link. Just type in JAY. John's TV. I just gave you a jacket, and I'm sorry for falling behind on that. And Jerry Vibes, Annabelle, if you're still hanging out, you've got you've all got blue jackets now. I think you all have blue jackets. So the way I StreamYard allows me to put the chat up on screen, but it doesn't allow me to give jackets. So I have to go back and forth. It's right there. I'm looking right at it, but it's kind of partially overlapped, so I'm not really looking at it. I'm not paying attention to it. So just type in JAY and Nightbot will put your link down. There's no need. YouTube doesn't really like it when you put your own link down there like that. So type in JAY for that. Maybe I should put that in the description for the next time. So one can't lead if they're not willing to do the work of their employees. Oh yeah, that goes without saying, Sean. That is true. And those types of managers are loved, but there are other things that the managers need to do. So it depends on the setup of the organization. If the company needs the manager to work the front lines, then that's what the manager does. We do that a lot too. But there's a time when the manager has to step away, and then you need somebody else doing the minute by minute work or the hour by hour work. What else? I don't want to go too far into that, but yeah, that's somewhat true. But also, I mean, there's so much to do. Training and development is very important. There's an old joke that I have. The CFO is the chief financial officer. The controller is like a CFO. I was actually not the CFO, but I was the director of finance. That wasn't my title, but because I said to my boss, "Are you the director of finance at this hotel, or is it me?" And he goes, "It's you." So, but that wasn't my title. My title was controller. But the controller is a financial manager, a financial boss. So the CFO says to the CEO, chief executive officer, CFO says, "What if we spend too much money on training and everybody leaves the company?" Which is what I said earlier. And the CEO says, "What if we don't spend money on training and everybody stays?" Then you will have a lousy company. So you have to spend money on training. That's the most important thing, or one of the most important things. Obviously, you have to create a good product. On YouTube, your good product is your videos or your live stream. Your live stream becomes your video. So it is your video, or if you make videos, or however you do that. My hair's sticking up. So you need a good product, or else you're not really going to succeed. You're not, no matter how many connections you get, because I know the live streams can help people connect. No matter how many connections you have, you're not going to have the watch hours. Even if you get the watch hours, you need to continue that. So I have no expectations that even if I get 4,000 watch hours, if I don't continue to get watch hours, it's useless. So you can only. What are you going to do with more and more and more subscribers? They're not going to watch your channel unless you do less. Well, I'll see what this guy's doing, and just, for a minute or whatever. I mean, that's possible, sure, but you're going to need 1 million subscribers really if they're just coming in for a second. So, Sunny Stormy, you coming back? Hey, what's going on? Give me something to talk about. I said a while ago that I was not going to do this for a long time because there is something I have to do. I promised my doctor that I would help her do something. And did I miss my day journey? I can't remember if I said hello to you, but hello anyway, my day journey. So if you're still here, I know that was a while back. So if you're still here, sorry it took me so long. And Jerry Vibes, what's going on, guys? Yeah, okay, yeah, I was with you, Sean. So Sean, yeah, I could talk about office management all day long, all day and night. But I did quit my job to live in the Philippines, and here I am, sort of stuck in the United States. This is a good place, but it's not where I planned on being. But so I thank God that there is a place that, for the time that I'm stuck, it might as well be here. But I'm hesitating because I'm looking at the chat stream, and now I see. Okay, have I caught up with you guys? I don't know if I caught up. So let me just scoot by here. What's up, Moses Gaming? What's up? What's up? I hate showing my open mouth like that, but there you have it. You guys can replay that all you want if you like. What's up, Savage Moses Gaming? Hey guys, this is a gaming channel. He knows what he's doing in the gaming. So just type in JAY and share your link. Whoever's here, if you like that sort of thing, go ahead and connect with Savage Moses. Just type in JAY. Don't drop your link. Nightbot will do that. It takes about 10 seconds for that to happen. So Hothead Entertainment also in the house. Where are you? I'm doing well. So I'm not doing well. Before I go live, and I say, you know what? When I go live, I'll tell everybody. I'll just read everyone's chat and then see how it goes, and then I get in a better mood. So whatever you guys say, that will make me laugh or not. So guys, connect with Savage Moses if you like gaming, or if you're just trying to help a brother make connections. So he's got 261 camotes. Sometimes if you have a good channel, you can grow quickly. I had 20. Let me tell you, if you're still here, I had 25 connections on New Year's Eve. That was less than 4 months ago, and now I'm in the 800s. If I'm not sure if I'm 850 yet, but right around there. I was 830 last night, so I don't know where I am today. If I get a couple of connections during this live stream, I'm not sure, but it's around 8:30. I would presume it's about 8:32 right now. So what's going on, Savage Moses Gaming? So yeah, grateful that you stopped by. We get a number of people. I know there's only 6,000 in the house at the moment, but for 3 hours, it's like 10 in the house, 12 in the house, consistently. So it's going to be about between 150 and 200 when it's over. That's what I've been getting. So it's closer to 200 than 150. Well, after 3 hours is what it will be, and I'm grateful for that. Thanks, guys, for stopping in. And all I want to do is like get everyone like talking to each other, and let me know if I skipped anybody on the chat. I'm just trying to catch up. You have a live today at 4 p.m. I do have some chores to do, but I should be around. If I'm not around right at the beginning, I will try to pop in, and I know try is a bad word. If we ban the word try, right, there'll be no more conversation amongst people. It's either do or do not, but I've got you on my mind. Sean, if you haven't, oh, there's your link right there. So guys, connect with Sean. He's going live today too. There's a lot of us going live. I guess the people that are on the most live streams are aware of that. And that's really what their goal is. So and the other goal is to connect and connect with people and find new connections. That's not a bad thing. So Sean, I will. I think I have you on notify anyway, so I will know. I should know when you're going live. The problem with that is I have so many notifications, they all get pushed down, and then sometimes they can be 100 down because I think I have at least 100 or 200 notifications. So, but if I'm here around 4 o'clock, I should see your notification. So it shouldn't be a problem. So, okay, Undell, thanks for coming in. And Undell, all I've been doing is trying to catch up to the chat. That's the purpose of the live stream today, is to talk about what you guys are saying in my chat. And it seems to be working for me, so that's really that will be my next topic. It was my subtopic today, but I think that's going to be my main topic. It's like, I need to figure out how to put that in the title. How do I want to say that? So thank you, Wendell. Good to see you. And I'm still going to make some videos, but I can't make them every day. But I'm going to improve on some that weren't so great, and then I will eventually remake those. I won't just repost it. I will make it differently, and then that's the joy of playing live guitar. There's always something a little bit different about that, about what the guitar player is doing. Even if I use the same jam track, the melody will be different. It always is, and it should be, because there's something that's not perfect about the one that I did previously in the first place. But even if it sounds okay, the instrumentalist knows that there's something not perfect that's in there. When I do a recording, I know it isn't perfect, and I tell myself every time. And then when I post it, I say, well, let's see what everybody thinks. And then some people like it. So Jimi Hendrix said, people like me so much, they copy me. They copy everything I do. They even copy my mistakes. Jimi Hendrix is on video as saying that on a television interview, broadcast interview. So they even copy my mistakes. They don't copy me, I don't think. Don't try to do that. I did a non-copyright original, but I don't say it's original because I'm using a jam track that I'm not allowed to copyright my own song using that jam track, but I am allowed to use it within a different content. So if I put in a like an intro and an outro, I can use it in the middle, which is what I do. And I don't, they're not long. They're only like 3 minutes, sometimes 4. Like La Bamba was 2.5 minutes. That's a fast pace, and it's hard to keep that up. So guys, go ahead and check that out. I do La Bamba on one of my most recent video, and there's a couple of other ones that are good. I've only been playing 8 or 9 months, but they're starting to get better. I can't make them every day though, because I don't want them to be the same. Thank you, Undale. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. Undale says hello to everybody. Undale is a wonderful channel. It's a wonderful lady. I don't know if she put her link in here. I'm skipping by so fast. So, but she's a nice friend. Guys, if you're still in the house, post something in the chat so I will know, because I need to do some things. First of all, I haven't eaten. All I had was some tiny little pieces of dried fruit today in coffee. That's all I've had today. I didn't even finish the coffee. So, but it went cold. I don't need any more. I need to do a couple of tasks. So, guys, we're just over the 3-minute mark. It's been great. Thanks for hanging out. I know there's still 6 people in the house. If I'm not on silent and you're listening, type here or something in the chat. And I will stay. So if you're not still in the chat, or if you're not saying goodbye, I am going to cut out. Still here, Melanie, what's going on? Hey, are you working or are you on lunch break? Because I can bring you up for like 60 seconds, and that will be a minute of happiness. Give me 60 seconds if you're on lunch, because I know it's the lunch hour. Is it after? Oh, it's after 1. So if you're in the Midwest, you are on your lunch break. So I'm not sure, because I don't remember if you're in the Midwest. I think you are, but I'm not sure, because you don't talk about that all the time. So I'm ready to go off. So if you want to pop up and say hello and goodbye, I would be forever grateful. So all I've been doing lately, the last couple of live streams, is talking to the chat room about the chat. I'm just putting the chat on screen, and I am grateful. And I could be mistaken, because it's hard to count 830 now. And but I don't see Miss Langa in my connection list anymore. So I'm not sure if that was knocked out. I don't know. I didn't see it. So I wasn't sure, because for some reason I was thinking of you and I was looking. So I'm not sure. We were talking about like factual headlines, and I'm like, well, okay, so I can't say that an established fact that everyone agrees on, I can't say that that's not true, but I can talk about how we are dealing with it and reacting to it, and that sort of thing. So that type of talk is allowed, because I'm asking questions. So take something I don't like and ask questions. Like specifically, if masks and quarantines work, why is there still no travel to the Philippines? If you're making us wear a mask and quarantine for 2 weeks, how come you're not letting me come to the airport and do that? If they work. So what you're saying is you don't know if it works. And you're also saying that you don't know if vaccines work, because if I'm vaccinated, why can't I go? Why am I not allowed to go? Because you're not sure. So why are you rolling out vaccines? That's my question. I am asking questions. I'm not saying anything's a lie. I'm saying, if this is so, then why is that not so? Or why are you not doing something? And why are you doing this? If it's true that the other things are true, then why are you doing this? That's what my live stream is all about. And we're specifically talking about travel because it affects me and I'm asking questions. So, guys, it's funny you heard that, Melody. Maybe it was just coincidence that you popped in, but it made me smile. I'm glad you're supporting me. Everything, anyone that comes in the chat is supporting me. And somebody is talking about the fact that even if it's a thumbs down, you're giving me a viewer, and that I guess that's true. But if anybody is not pleased with my broadcast, just chat. My whole broadcast is talking about the chat. So if you're in there, let me know. If I know there's still 5 connections, but it's past 3 hours and I got to do things. So, and I know some of you guys just say goodbye even, but I've been waiting until it goes down to like 1 or 2, but because there's always something to talk about. But if not, let me see if everyone's got a jacket. Yeah, you all got jackets. So, all right, I got to say goodbye. It's been a great live stream today for me. I thought before I came on, I wasn't sure if I was in a good mood. And I said that before. And I thought, well, being in the live stream and talking to the chatters got me in a good mood. And it turned out to be a good show. So that's what I'm going to do with the J Mike channel. Thank you, Sir J Mike. I'm repeating what I hear Filipinos say to me. Hi, Sir J Mike. Thank you, J Mike. Hi, J Mike. Thank you, Sir J Mike. Hello, Sir J. Sir J Mike. It's one of the things I love about the Philippines is the way that people have respect for others. Even if you're planning on lying to me, it's my birthday. Can you give me a birthday present? I had a tricycle driver, and he said, and this was in Tagaytay. This was a few years ago when he drove me to the water to go out on a boat, to go on the horses to go up and see the Crater Lake. And so when we were coming back, my girlfriend had to go into the bank, and I was waiting outside with him, and he goes, "Do you have any souvenirs?" And I said, "I have t-shirt and shorts." And I'm like, "There's nothing in my pockets." Oh, wait a minute. I said, "This is all I have." He goes, "Oh, you don't have a souvenir inside?" And I went, "Well, what are you talking about?" So I pulled out a $5 bill and I said, "You want that for a souvenir? Here you go." And he goes, "Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much." So it took me a minute to realize that he just wanted me to give him some tip money. So I found out that $5 that's a lot of money for a Filipino, because I could get a small meal for 2 people for that. That's 250. That at the time that was approximately 250 pesos, which is now if you go to McDonald's, that's a meal for 1 if you're hungry. But if you go to an eatery, you get like chicken and vegetables. You could feed 2 people for that for 250. It's like 240 pesos. I got a meal for 2 people at an eatery. Like, you walk up and you just, and it's open, and you get a couple of chairs and tables, and then they have a counter, and it's like cooked food, and you tell them what you want, and it's really, so that feeds 2 people. That was dinner for 2 for that amount of money. So that was his tip on top of his fee. So he loved it, and it didn't bother me. And now I don't want to do that all the time, because obviously I'll run out of money. But people think that foreigners are rich, and yes, I have a little bit of income, income stream. So there is a little bit of money. But if I give it all away, then I won't have any money. I will have a problem. A problem. Ang mga problem. Okay, so guys, it's hard to say goodbye, but I'm going to say goodnight. Thank you guys for hanging out. There's still 4 of you, so whatever you're doing, maybe the volume's on low, or you have me on another tab. That's fine. Or you fell asleep. That's probably 3 of you fell asleep. So Goodbye. Thank you. It's been a good one. So long. See you later. Bye.